God, I love how abruptly Xenoblade's music from 2 and 3 just ends because they're looped, right? So when they release them in full, it's just like it's a hard cut. The note. But yeah, it's always jump scares me because I never know when it ends. Zeg, squishy. Now I can see who is redeeming what. That's amazing. Technology. Technologia. But yeah, I'm here. Hi guys. Hi Sen, how are you doing? Pinas. There we go. Hi Xander, how are you doing? And Nick, are you still having this like monster headache? Is that what's happening? I appreciate you stopping by, but oh my god, like what the hell is happening? Like I hope you're gonna be okay. Absolutely take all of your time that you need. Hell, last week I took all of my time as well. God knows why I had cramps this intense, but you know, it is what it is. Xander says, I'm good, that's great. Xander says, I'm existing. Oh, actually, Xander, I had a question the other day, if you don't mind answering, of course. Switch, please? There we go. And that was, Poshanka. Poshanka. How is, like, college, university, whatever the hell you're the school. The school. The one and only, the school. Oh man, Boshanka. But yeah, wait, which save file I'm on? Let me check actually, because I think. Thing is, we are not doing chapter 12 again today, and I did oversave one of the things, which is not the problem because we still can do chapter 12. The thing is, we are not going to start chapter 13 fully and redo it fully. Basically, the dinner scene and before we reach the tower, that is saved over, unfortunately. See, this is where we are. This is the earliest save, and we're actually gonna pick up from there today. Since it is just how it be, and I can actually teleport from here, so it's like perfectly fine. Thing is, we won't be seeing the dinner again, we won't be seeing the prep for it, we won't be seeing the approach to the tower, which is, I think, mostly fine. There wasn't a lot during those scenes aside from like context for the game itself and like you know, just setting up that we're doing it, and you know, and some people's motivations and stuff, and we're basically here. And I want to pick it up from here since I just want to level a little bit from this so that next time we do chapter 12 it will be a little bit easier for us, because I don't want to say it was hard. It certainly wasn't, but it can go quicker. is the thing. Like for example, I'll be getting like mechs at level for level 50 for everyone and stuff like that. So I think that's gonna make the experience a little bit smoother. And if the game crashes again during the boss fight, because that happened last time, after the one of the boss fights, basically game wouldn't load the cutscene. It was kind of crazy. So yeah, I don't know, I just woke up and it felt my skull is gonna explode. That sucks, man. God, get yourself some good painkillers and just lay down and, you know, wait for it to pass. It's going to pass, I'm sure. But it's gonna suck probably for a little bit. So yeah. I'm taking part in the Ace Raid Train tonight. Oh yeah. I always miss every single Ace Train and stuff like that around, and all overall stuff around my birthday. And I think that's gonna continue to be like that. You know why? Because academic year starts in October, and I just cannot spare a fucking brain cell to plan ahead for stuff like that. I have my friggin' hands full of stuff to do in September usually, or like even earlier in August, and I just miss stuff, and then the semester starts. It's always quite chaotic, so you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna of course support you though, and I hope that works out greatly for you, San. But yeah, it's silly that I literally never take part in any of those things. It's so funny. Okay, we can start, I guess. I'm thinking, what do we start with, actually? And quite honestly, I was supposed to, like... We can chat a little bit as well, but I'm maybe... I'm thinking what we can do, actually. To, like, have a nice backdrop or something. Of like, a nice place of some sorts. I'm thinking. Or I can just vibe, but I want to do it outside of the city because the city is like this music. I love it, but goddamn, it's like after this much time, it's it's I listen to it so much that it's like yeah. It will be going. I'm just figuring out how to move forward. Like we're in the school. Which year is it? Like which semester is it? And what is like your end thing for that? Because like is it like a bachelor's degree defense? Do you have to write something? Is there an exam? I was wondering about that. Like it's been happening for a little while already. So yeah, I'm gonna actually take my Mac. Wanted to do ride trains this year, but haha, depression happened, so I skipped out on a couple I wanted to do. Yeah, it's understandable, Whoa! This looks beautiful, actually. This is perfect. This is all I wanted, honestly. Oh yeah, today was a little bit rough for me, and I cried and all that stuff. And overall, last week was really, really, really not great, and I was in pain most of the time, and some other stuff happened that I will not talk about because private stuff, I don't want to unload this much onto you guys and stuff, but I'm hanging on. I'm doing my best, as always. Kukai, also we're in Fukai Pass, which is just one letter away from Kukai Pass. Speaking of, I'm excited for Sen I mean, you will be doing some more Xenosaga 2, right? I believe so. Like the post game, I believe. But since it's the train day, I don't know if you're doing that or something else for today. Actually, Sen, how is that looking? Yeah. So I'm gonna go like the generic IELTS Associate's degree, so I can get job and maybe get it higher up. But oh my God, Trax! Hi, how are you doing, Trax? Oh my God, hi Trax, hi, how are you doing? Yeah, Oh man, yeah, the bonkening happens, of course, as always. And Bleshu is here, hi Bleshu. Hello Kami, that is orange. Yes, that's the job description. No, orange, don't go away, no! It's no more orange Kami, guys. I'm gonna do Xenosaga on Wednesday. Oh, on Wednesday. Oh, okay. Or train, I'm gonna do Pokemon, so it's easier to yap with that. Okay. I get it. How are you doing, Trax? I don't think Xenosaga is a very raid train friendly game. I get too focused on the battles. Yep, understandable. That's why I was wondering about that. Just did another exam, felt confident, but I'm now home. I'm home vibing. That's amazing. Overall, Trax, you're like also finishing school soon-ish, right? Like one of the last semesters, right? How did the exam go, and what kind of lecture or like what kind of subject were you passing? I'm sure you will be passing and not failing. So, but Xander says I can get a job, save maybe to get a higher up one. So associates. Oh, so that's like. That's not bachelor's, right? I think like Nick explained that to me, that it's like associates, then it's bachelor's, and then it's master's. So I guess it's kind of like the school that I'm teaching at, which has like it's a vocational school, and you can get a diploma after it. It's like an exam, you have to make like a project and stuff. But it's like not bachelor's, But you can do bachelor's as well, but via the other school that we have the partnership with. But it's not like fully arts degree, but it's like journalism actually, with like specialization in art, like like graphics and stuff, multimedia and shit. So yeah, but yeah, although I did sign up to one in October, hopefully that goes well. Oh, okay, I see. Well, fingers crossed, whatever that will end up being, Thunder. And I wonder what you guys have to do to get the associate's degree, like a project probably, right? Probably. Jax is doing raid train tomorrow. He accidentally picked Tuesday instead of Wednesday because of time zones. Oh, okay. What kind of raid train Jax is doing, actually? I was a human biology for Gen Ed, and oh, okay, it was mostly brain and eye functions. Oh, I have no idea of the score until Wednesday, but I feel confident. Also, no, as far as I'm not aware, I'm not failing any classes yet, and I'll have to talk to the counselor about how many semesters. Ah, okay, I see. Okay, because you also, because both you and Xander, I believe, changed the, like, the course, you know, the between the two different things, basically. So yeah, I can understand how there's some confusion. It changed majors, that's the one, yeah. I always miss that word because in Polish language it's not directly translatable. So yeah, so we both, I believe, changed majors, so it can be very confusing when actually is the time, because you will probably have some differences to sort out with the semesters. Like, for example, you can rejoin, like, change major at the third semester, for example, even the fourth, to like completely different one, but then you have to possibly, in Polish, in Poland at least that's how it is, then you have to, like, after even your last semester, that would be your last for the whole course, you have to go back to do, like, I don't know, semester 1 for the same course, because you just didn't have the lectures that are required to be done, you know, and to be examined for and stuff like that. So yeah, plus I took the semester off as well, so it's tricky. Ah yeah, understandable. Yeah. Fully understandable. Oh my god, look at the moon. That looks so cool. But yeah, it's been a rough day, but I'm hopeful that today, you know, today's stream is gonna make me a little bit happier, and overall, you know, it will be fun and stuff. And I do wanna finish one thing on the model that I'm making today, like fully finish Ice. I need to do like the, you know, surprised Ice, like this model, and an Ice Smile basically, which it's relatively easy, but I gotta do that. And after that, I'm gonna be tackling, I think, arguably the hardest thing in model making, which is head XYZ, which is very, very hard to do. I do have a lot of materials to actually help me with that, because that will be after Bleshu's model, which is the bunny model that I made years ago. I didn't do head XYZ. I know how to. It's like not a problem. I just need to make it look very good. You know, I do really care and want to make this look very, very, very good. So yeah. So that's the plan. So I probably will be tackling the head XYZ and like tomorrow and Wednesday and stuff. I do wanna absolutely finish it, like, you know, in a few days and not in like a week or something, because it really won't take that long. People do it in few hours basically. I am aware of that. So I kind of wanna, like, you know, reel it in. But I also know that it's going to be a lot of work. So yeah. Yeah, it's been a rough week overall, and I didn't almost talk about that yesterday. I wanted to focus on good stuff in Death Stranding, which was very nice. I enjoyed a lot, so yeah. Mabesho, how are you doing? I don't think I asked, so that's why I'm asking again. Oh yeah. Wonder what Ray Train Jax is doing. If I will check probably later or something, that info. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, I was on the phone with her. No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine. Also, I had like a thought. I don't wanna like ruin anyone's fun. Like, that's not my thing. But I've been seeing a lot online, you know, and I have my thoughts about it. And we very briefly talked about it yesterday. Because I think Sen mentioned that, yeah, people are like, you know, very negative about Pokemon and stuff, and I was like, yeah, but don't let that ruin your fun. But I thought about it for a little bit, and the outcry is pretty fucking insane, quite honestly. But I wanted to maybe say one thing that maybe will change, because really no shade to people that bought the game, and I hope you guys got your money's worth, as I always say, because that's what it is. Hell, I was interested in ZA for some time. I know Junie is, and I don't know if she's gonna get it because she's seen a lot already, and I don't know if she wants to get it at this point, quite honestly. I don't know. But I had like a little thought process that I thought I might share with people. And well, I thought for a second, like, yeah, because people are negative and stuff, but most of the time I don't see people attacking others for enjoying it. It's just a lot of, I would say, maybe not negativity, but just a lot of, like, you know, people are like, you know, pointing stuff out that is not great about the game. And while I can understand how some people like feel overwhelmed by the so-called negativity in this case, like, I totally get that. I think at the end of the day, I think we should be happy about the outcry, actually, because I think it's even bigger than Scarlet and Violet. And why we should be happy? Because, well, there is stuff to be done about a lot of the Pokemon and Game Freak, basically. So I think the overall quote-unquote negativity and how the coverage of people is like very scathing, I think it's overall a very good thing. You don't have to partake in it, just, you know, enjoy your game and just, you know, have fun, because don't let anyone ruin your fun. Who cares what people say? Also, hi Elvira, who is the absolute fucking nightmare fuel to see. My god, I actually got jump scared. Oh! I love Xenoblade. Being jump scared in the middle of fucking nowhere by a level 90 monster that looks like an absolute nightmare fuel. But yeah, I really think that we should be happy about the outcry and overall the negativity, because I think it will serve us all, because there is a lot to be said about mostly how Game Freak shoots themselves in the foot, because they have a lot of great ideas, like, they really do. Hell, even the notoriously mentioned windows, like, I know people keep mentioning them, but do you know why exactly? Like, it's because they were modeled previously. Like, they were fully modeled. For some reason, someone, like, I feel like it's a fucking sabotage at this point. Someone was like, we have to load the whole map in, and yeah, with the modeled windows, it will just not be able to be loaded, so they had to flatten it. Like, literally why that decision was made, you know? Like, they were modeled. They were fully modeled and looked good, you know? We have the screenshots of that, actually. It's crazy. So, I hope that Game Freak actually sees this and finally starts living outside of the fucking bubble that they seem to be in, and just change stuff around. The most insane thing I've seen, actually, that made me think very hard about all of that is the fact that apparently there is like internal documents about the internal stuff and struggles of Game Freak, that Masuda was forcefully ejected, I think around 6th or 5th generation, I forgot, and that's around when actually the game started going down a little bit. But apparently Masuda was amassing too much power and stuff like that, and gosh darn it, they moved the guy away, and it's like, you know, it's kind of ironic, isn't it? You know, like, it's kind of like, it's kind of something to think about, you know. And I'm totally okay with Windows looking not good in return for no load zones. See, there is optimization exists as well, and if Game Freak did that, we could have both of those things, because we have no load zones in Xenoblade, and, you know, it is what it is, you know. It's like, you know, that's where we are complaining about windows in the Pokemon game, really? No, the windows are just the cherry on top, really. It's just emblematic, and people mention that there's numerous other things to be mentioned about the game, quite honestly. It's just one of the arguments that I see being thrown around a lot. Other being that Arceus, it's actually, it feels that the game is a step back from Arceus, which arguably was a cool game, honestly. And you know, I didn't see people complaining about that one that much. So, yeah. So, you know, it's like that as well. Also, hi ZK, how are you doing? Also, oh, bless you got the Switch here too yesterday. Oh, that's nice. What games did you get with it, actually? He's doing Oceos Creative Carousel. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I will absolutely support as well. And yeah. I've been enjoying Legends ZA. That's good. I'll have to say the backlash seems too harsh this time. No, it's absolutely not. It's ZK. It's the exact point that I'm trying to make. That it's not. It's literally not, because Pokemon Company literally puts a fraction of the money they're making into the games. That's the problem. If they put more, the games would sell better and they would look better and play better and all that stuff. So I don't think I thought about this for a little bit, and I think it's actually good, and even people who are enjoying the game should actually be happy about the outcry. You don't have to participate in it. Absolutely. I'm not saying anything about that. Enjoy the game for what it's worth, and absolutely I hope you get your money's worth, because money is expensive. Water is wet. You know, games are getting expensive. So what I'm hoping is that really you have your fun and that you enjoy it. Truthfully, like I'm saying this with my full heart of love, that I really hope that it is the case for you. I really do. It's Xenosaga 2 all over again. It's the people who I'm playing who are saying it's bad. Not only. No, it's a lot of people that played it that say that as well. So it's not only that. I think one of the big specific issues is people going out of the way to streams to comment on posts being like, this is bad, why did you buy this? Because I think people are fed up, and I will say that I'm also one of those people who are fed up, who loved Pokemon for most of my life. But I wouldn't go out of my way to do that, and I absolutely think that's a loser behavior. But I also saw a post that I kinda resonated with, and I hope no one will hate me for that. It's just like, I have a lot of thoughts about this, you know, that basically there is this, like, people are playing ZA on like there's like a comic book, you know, strip, I guess, and there's the guy screaming at the people playing, stop enjoying slop. And from one perspective, yeah, that's us to do that and to you know, ruin people's fun, but also saying that, you know, that we're all participating in all of that, and you know, buying stuff is, or not buying it is, you know, having a big impact on whenever this will continue or not. I can see where people come from, and to a degree I also caught myself be like, yeah, a little bit, you know, like, you know, I am a human being. I feel and I think about stuff basically, but yeah. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is that people buy something and they're happy with their purchase, because games are expensive these days. So I really hope that you get what you paid for and you enjoy it. So yeah. Two people randomly crapping on the game while I was streaming, that annoyed me, and it was over the windows. Yeah, the window argument is like just literally, again, cherry on the top, I would say. Oh yeah, and Todd gets 100 million for its budget, meanwhile Pokemon tend to get 10-30 million. Yeah. Like, some stuff I get, says Xander, complaints for, like, the trees are everywhere in Sword and Shield, but Windows, like, I get why Windows. I think it's mostly because of one video that I actually watched about the trailers from ZA. That guy was absolutely fixated on the Windows. It was pretty funny video, like, don't get me wrong, it was pretty freaking funny. And to a degree, when you have a game that is set in one city, you kind of want to make the city look the best it can, right? And yeah, no loading zones is a big thing, but you can have both. And I was like looking at the footage from the trailers and stuff like that, and I just felt, you know, that the city doesn't feel organic, TM, you know, it feels a little bit not great. There's just not enough detail for stuff to like pop. And one of those things is the fucking windows. But yeah, it's like more than that. It's having, I don't know, explorable interiors. I've seen the Hotel Z interior. It looks so good! Have you seen that Pumpkaboo painting on the wall in your room? Have you fucking seen it? It's amazing! The inside of Hotel Z looks absolutely breathtaking. It makes me want to be there. Like, I looked at the cutscenes happening in there, and I was like, God damn it, that looks so cool! Like, you know? So yeah. Oh, there is some text on my screen. Huh, I just noticed. What is that? Huh. Wait, that's one of the things. 1 second. I wonder what that is. That is me. Oh! It's thrown alert. Okay, it's gone. Thank you. Now I just noticed that. Thank you. So yeah. I'm always glad that people engage critically with media as long as it's respectful. Yeah, see, here people are just tired of the constant Game Freak glaze that's been happening, whenever we want it or not. So, it's like, you know, it's just like that, basically. It's basically that, I think. That at some point people are starting to get the criticism to their hearts, when they shouldn't. If you like it, then who cares who says what? Like, really, if you like it, fuck people who don't, you know? If they say why do you like it, you just do. Don't give a singular fuck about whatever other people think. Just don't, you know? Like, but people are very emotionally connected to Pokemon, and believe you me when I say that I was the same. When stuff with Sword and Shield happened, that made me, for the first time ever, not buy Pokemon game, for the first time since the very first generation, because I felt lied to and fucking just... I felt terrible about that. I felt like a part of my fucking childhood evaporated. I was very emotionally invested in this. So I get it. I understand it. Right now, I am, like, past it. I can look past the nostalgia and I can just, you know, see stuff that is not great. And I'm trying to let people know that, you know, all of the criticism is, at the end of the day, is fair criticism, because it's a product. We can criticize product for anything, really. And especially since there is a lot to be said, I think. So people saying like, oh, there's too much criticism. I disagree. I think the amount of criticism is proportional to how people feel about it and how just people engage with media and how just people are tired, I think. So yeah. Monolith Pokemon game would go so hard we would never be able to go back. Yeah, that would... I think that would wreck Pokemon until the end of time. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, it's a lot. But I think the point I'm trying to make here is that even if you bought ZA, I really hope you enjoy it. I really do. And just don't pay attention to negative stuff if it affects you. And just be happy that other people are, you know, doing the work, I guess. And hopefully we can all get a better Pokemon next game, you know? But you enjoy yourself. Do not pay attention to people that are not having fun. What's important is you. Are you having fun? Are you... Do you feel like you paid your money's worth for the game? Do you feel like you are okay with this? Then that's the most important thing. Let people have their criticism, let people absolutely pour scathing reviews on Game Freak, because Lord knows that objectively speaking, for years of making billions of dollars or yen or whatever, they do deserve that. You don't have to participate in it. Just do what you want to do. Life is way too short to not be able to enjoy what you love, I think. And just, you know, people are doing the work, which is like criticizing and, you know, paying attention to numerous things. And that's good, I think, at the end of the day. Because everyone who does that, if people have something to say, that means they care at the end of the day. Yes, sure, there is like probably a bunch of grifters. They're always there for anything, really. So don't pay attention to those. Just have fun, enjoy, and just, you know, whatever, you know? So yeah. And Game Freak does need to get the Monoliths level. Yeah. I'm afraid though, because like I would love to say that, oh, you know what, Monolith Soft should make a Xenoblade game. But then I'm afraid that they will be basically chained forever to do Pokemon games, and I don't want that. That happened with CyberConnect, I don't know if you guys know. CyberConnect 2, who made the Dot Hack series, they started making those Naruto games, fighting games and whatnot. And for years, literal years, I think to this day, they mostly do those games. They like left their original franchises because this was just profitable. And I'm happy for them, but I want more Dot Hack, you know? So I'm afraid that if Monosoft actually moves to do Pokemon games, that will happen as well, and I don't want that. Like, I really don't want that, because at the end of the day, the companies are going to do what's profitable, unfortunately. So, because they need to make money. That makes sense. Business need to make money, so... Yeah, I am very connected to Pokemon. I just have fun. And that's okay. A lot of this started with XY when switched to 3D. See, Sen, I think... Okay, I'm gonna toot my horn for 1 second. I usually don't, but... Listen. People had a lot to say about XY. I loved XY. People hated a lot of the parts of Sun and Moon. I heckin' loved Sun and Moon so much. I really enjoyed what they did there. Like, I really did. Because I was very open-minded about Pokemon and changing the formula. I played Colosseum, I played XD, I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I played so many Pokemon games, and I always embraced whatever they were doing. I always believed in them, and I always had fun. So even the games that people fucking hated, like X and Y for switching to 3D, I thought that X and Y had so much charm, and they were so cool. Sun and Moon was absolutely fucking amazing. And Ultramon, I heard that it was very good, but around that time I was already studying, and I think I couldn't afford it, and I didn't have money to like get it. And I did get Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby, and I didn't finish that one because of numerous things that were happening in my life, but I loved it as well. I hated the fact that I couldn't customize my character like X and Y, but aside from that, well, Sapphire I think is like, aside from Soul Silver, the original release of a game, I think Sapphire is my favorite. When we count the remakes, I think it would be Soul Silver, but yeah. Yeah, and because X and Y 2 baby easy. Again, I always people absolutely miss me with the argument about having the... Oh, actually, we cannot do that. Oh, because we have the story. Never mind, we have to do the other thing. That's fine. We have to actually... Oh, that's not great. We have to actually do the affinities on the other save, and I cannot replay stuff from that save. So that is not great, but it's fine. We're gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna redo it later in my own time. But yeah, like always the argument about Pokemon being hard or easy or whatever literally never crossed my head even for 1 singular second until I played Pokemon games, basically. I wasn't railed by Cynthia in a fight, of course, ever in my life. I never felt like the other games are too easy. It's just... you know, I just don't care about difficulty in Pokemon. I just don't. If I want to have difficulty in Pokemon games, I'm gonna go into an online match. You know? So yeah. Really enjoying Pokemon themselves. However, I agree that textures can look better. Playing for Switch 1 has lower FPS and loading compared to Switch 2. Yeah, on Switch 2 it runs way better. I've seen footage from Switch 2. It looks much better. And it is the last game probably that will be basically the, you know, releasing together on Switch 1. So yeah, runs smooth as butter on 2. Yeah, seen that. Yeah. Yep, too lucrative. I miss Dot Hack. I also miss Dot Hack. On the friend stream of that, it looks so smooth, yeah. Spike Tunes have got shitcan to make jump falls. Ah, yeah, that is true. Sun and Moon is so good. It felt so new. Yeah, and a lot of people criticize for not having gyms and stuff. I mean, stuff at the end of the day could be boiled down to that, but I love the visuals, I loved everything, so yeah. Seeing Pokemon fully in 3D was mind-blowing back then, it was cool. To this day, I think X and Y was very good, and, you know, so yeah. PvP is very intense, yeah. Absolutely. Back in the day when we didn't have online, I would just battle with Junie and I would get my ass kicked. You know, if I wanted difficulty, I would just battle my fucking wife-to-be. That is fine. Okay. But yeah, I aired out what I thought. I hope that's okay with everyone, because I think that overall I am not as scathing and overall I am not as negative as people can get, and I really think that from both sides, at the end of the day, we should be really happy about the criticism and about, you know, overall that people are absolutely pouring their shit on Pokemon, because for how lucrative this franchise is and what crumbs they're giving us, we deserve better, quite frankly. All of us, whatever you enjoy what they're putting out or you don't enjoy what they're putting out, we do deserve better for the multi-billion fucking dollar franchise that is Pokemon, and I think that is a fine thing to say. So yeah, and yes, Windows funny, and it's great to boil it down to only that, but the argument is way better. But I don't want to spend like a whole 3-hour fucking length video, feature length criticism video in the form of a stream talking about this, because there's way more. It's just the windows are immediately noticeable and people just basically jump on that because it's very noticeable, and it is just something that was previously modeled. That's why people know it, because there were screenshots that we have, thanks to Terra Leak, that did show Lumiose in a different, just looking differently, so yeah. Okay, so Serial Thriller. Finally, we're getting to some game, LeMail. Oh my god, I forgot Murderess looks like this! Finally, we're finally going into some adult game territory. Finally, let that kiddie game discussion go. We are gaming now. Okay. Murderess, are you being formally charged right now with something?
偉いわ。こういう時こそクールに考えないとね。身に覚えのないことで遺憾だけど、まずは話を聞いてみましょう。
ブレイドが8人連続で殺害された事件が起きたのです。
ずいぶんな数ね。誰がやられたの？
オブスにジョランダ。よく存じている名前ですよね。
ええ。そう。あのろくでなしたちが。
その2名に限らず全員に共通しているのはあなたと一緒の任務に就いたことがある点です。
Okay, so those are people that we met during previous Murderous quest that she was making like bets with and all that. Wow. Oh my god, I have a micro SD card, guys. I can make all the screenshots I fucking want.
仲間への配信行為も多い。彼らの恨みを買って険悪な関係になってもおかしくはない。それに自らを殺人者と吹聴している以上、一度くらい話を聞かせてもらいたくなるのは至極当然でしょ
う。Oh, you can claim a Definion must be behind it, like with hope. I wonder if that's like because that depends whenever you got, first of all, got hope, second of all, if you did her affinity missions. So that's interesting. It could be contextual, actually. But yes, absolutely, I think Murderers would do that, probably, but maybe as Affinity is behind it, yeah. That's possible.
確かに、デフィニアって異星人の可能性が高いんじゃない？
奴らの可能性は我々も考慮しています。しかしながら、それでもなお、まずはあなたに話を聞きたいのです。
道理ね。
では同行していただきますよ。
待ちな。マードレスは金のためなら裏切るし、冷酷だし、下道だけど、人を殺すことだけはしないよ。そんなことをするとマードレスの目標が遠ざかるんだ。するわけないだろ。
イリーナ。
イリーナさん、言いたいことはわかりますが、あくまで事情聴取だけであって。
それから永遠にエース入りになっちまうかもしれないだろ。暫定政府にはマードレスのことを煙たがってる人もいるみたいだしさ。
それではこのまま放免しろと？また被害者が増えるかもしれないんですよ。
We can find the real killer ourselves, actually. Let's help with that.
いいアイディアね。私たちが問題を処理するのが一番確実。それに、ジョランダたちへの手向けにもなる。
You have a heart. I am surprised.
容疑者を自由に歩かせるわけには。
問題ないわ。 イリーナがいるじゃない。
私？ああ、マードレスの代わりに協力して犯人を見つけろってことか。いいよ、やってやるよ。
くだらない冗談はよしてよ、子猫ちゃん。私の代わりにイリーナを預けるわ。私が逃亡でもしたら煮るなり焼くなりしてあげてちょうだい。
さすがにそれはないんじゃない？
さっき私のことを信じてくれたでしょ。
わかった、信用するよ。こいつもいるから絶対に大丈夫だろ。
ええ、絶対に。1秒でも早く犯人を見つけてくるから。さあ行きましょう。
I love that you can play a tier 3 sub towards Murderess if you want to, like let her absolutely be like, you know, tell her that you will even kiss her boots or something. It's like, oh my god, you can really be down bad for this this lady. Oh my god, this quest is for level 57? Ooh, wait, hang on. Hang on. I am not level 57. How come this is... I mean, we probably will be able to do it, I think. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah, I got scared for a second, but yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem with that, quite honestly, so... Oh, okay, I didn't like mark this quest, so I'm gonna do that because I didn't. If you got Scarlet and Violet, you could fight me, Kami. Yeah, that would be nice. And honestly, one thing that I think I mentioned even just before freaking Zaza released, that I said that if Junie gets it, because she was interested, I might be able to actually fight with people. But I quite honestly don't even know how that would work with that battle system. And I will say that the battle system in ZA is interesting. Like, from my perspective, I'm okay with action combat. Hell, I play Xenoblade. Of course I am okay with action combat. Just the fact that you run around like a fucking idiot and your opponents as well during the fight is a little bit goofy. I will say that. I don't know if I'm okay with that, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know how even battling with people online would work in ZA. XY says ZK has a special place to me because it's the first original Pokemon game I played and it was a great experience for the 3DS, even if it was choppy. Yeah, and I will not call cops on you. Hell, I had friends that started, I don't know, playing Final Fantasy with 15, and there is a lot to be said about that game, and there is no bad place to start with whatever series you're gonna start, so I will never, like, you know, be like, oh, what do you mean? You know, it's fine. Like, I didn't ever get into Mario. I never played Skyrim. I never played, I don't know, a lot of different things that a lot of people probably played, and I didn't, so, you know, no one's calling cops on me. Why would I call cops on anyone else?
もうすぐコンパニオンの方々が。まさにその件ね。あるブレイドの献身的な行為によって私たちが犯人を探すことになったの。そうなんですか？では私のところには情報を聞きに来たんですね。その通りよ。事件の詳細な情報を教えてちょうだい。ごめんなさい、今はないんです。マードレスさんのこれまでの経緯を中心に要求されてて。信用されてないわね。そんなことないです。私は信じてますから。今からすぐに事件のことを調べてみます。お願い。待ってる間、私たちも街を歩いて情報を集めましょう。そうしてください。私もできる限り急いで集めますから。
Okay. It was the people who hang around her in the scale area. Yeah. And I just remembered I gotta finish GU, but the combat got so stale. Yes, yes, absolutely. I fully understand what you're talking about, Xander. I will say it's fucking worth it to go through it. I don't remember, but do check if GU has like a difficulty option and crank that shit down to like go through the battles as fast as possible. But yes, it absolutely gets stale. I get it. It's just a thing that it does. It's an old game at heart, unfortunately, and it is repetitive. One would argue that it perfectly simulates in that way how playing MMOs was back in the day. So, but yeah, I completely get that. First piece of intel. Okay. So, completely fully agreeable. If you have like a difficulty option, crank that shit down, just blast through the fights, don't give a singular fuck, just enjoy the story. Because I will say it's well worth it, and later down the line there is some stuff that happens in the battles that makes them a little bit more interesting, but just a tad bit, but yeah, it does get stale a lot. So honestly, at this point, just wait till champions, so we can fight each other for free. I mean, hell, we all know it won't be like fully free, but yes, I am aware of champions. That's apparently going to be a Pokemon game that will have just every Pokemon, everything, every gimmick, everything at any point like that. Pokemon game that people play online. I forgot what it is, but there's like plenty of videos about that one that are pretty funny. But yeah, so it is absolutely something that I'm looking forward to. We'll see how that works out. Apparently they're working on it. We know through the Terra League that they are working on it, and hopefully it will be good, and that, yeah, finally I will be able to actually enjoy and stuff. Or if not, I am hopeful that the next generation, which we have some leaks about, is going to be in a new engine, which ZA is in the old engine, so because also it was like you know, Switch 1 and Switch 2, which makes sense at heart, but yeah, it's certainly something, and from the releases that we had, like from the Terra League, the game looks very good and has some interesting stuff already in it. It looks very nice. Oh, okay, guys, I might want to okay. Guys, I will be right back, okay? Give me like a few minutes. You have Instagram Grahati's attention go unnoticed. He appeared to be lost in his reading. But did you find like a good reading material? Oh my god, it's porn! Raha, what are you doing? Please, stop. Maybe not right in the open. Fucking hell, this cat was being horny all the time. Thank you, really, guys. I appreciate it so much. What was that? Yeah, boy, let's go!
You still might miss. Still. God, that's gonna be so epic.
Please, I want this to be epic.
This is the cheapest Sin victory in history. Is that it? That's it?
I can't fucking believe that! Oh my god! Someone clip this! Oh my god! Mm-hmm. Is it like... Whoa! So
Nice.
I can't believe this! Oh my god! This is like the first fucking thing I see in this freaking game! Oh. I mean, Sion is not dumb though. He's not. You know he did that to show Kite.
He hides it well.
He's not dumb. Kite is dumb.
Kite is an idiot. Not dumb.
A div.
A div, yes. Where did Xeon run to?
He's to the crops! He's just like, I could erase crops, what are you saying? He just took off in the direction of the field. Uh...
No. Yes. Oh no. Yes.
Just following.
I'm gonna bring someone back just in time. Draw.
Uh-oh. No-oh. Nick.
Get piece there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Welcome back with pizza. Yep. Rap Ragnarok. Dude, you're hitting an illusory double. There's no need for that speech. It is literally, he's attacking a decoy! Dude! I cannot believe this. He wasted it on the fucking decoy. My fucking god, how hilarious is that? Oh my god. And dude gave a whole ass speech just to fucking attack a decoy. Congrats, my dude. Friggin' amazing. Griller Wolf says Project 10. Should we like petition Griller Wolf to change her channel name to Griller Wolf? That would be great, I think.
Pretty dope.
That's pretty dope. If someone wants to clip this and send it to her when she's live in like an hour or two, that would be great.
You can always say Bridge Dude as well.
But, oh yeah, Bridge!
I would not trust her.
Hey, you know I love 1-7. His name is Bridge Dude. I love Bridge Dude, man. Oh my god.
What? It's true though.
Which salmon do you like? Oh, I love chicken.
You immediately know.
Oh, yeah.
It's either Bahamut or Bayotron.
Okay, sorry, I'm back. Junie surprised me with some flowers. Sorry. She was like, approached me and I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, come on, I get some flowers for you for stuff. And I'm like, ah. So yeah, so sorry. It was so abrupt, but she, like, I didn't even see, because she did enter the house, but I was like talking to you guys, so I like even acknowledge that and stuff. And I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything, and she just approached me, gave me a kiss, holding the flowers in front of me, was like, hey, here's some flowers for you. And I'm like, oh, wait, be right back. Sorry. But they're beautiful. They're orange, of course. I'm gonna snap a photo later because they're very, very beautiful. I actually enjoy. Okay, I'm looking for that intel. Sorry, I'm like pacing around and stuff. But yeah, let me go back to what Xander said. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind repetitive combat. I play JRPG spamming the same moves FFS, but yeah, GU didn't click super well with me. Completely understandable, and my wife would be the first to say that GU's combat is stale, right, Junie? She just like shouted from the bathroom, it's fucking rough. It's a lot to ask for, she says. So yeah, it is. I will say that the story and the characters are absolutely fucking worth it, but it is a tall order, and I'm aware of that. I am fully fucking aware of that. So yeah. Where's that heckin' intel? I mean, I think it's actually not here, and it's like on the upper level, but I cannot find it. I had this problem last time as well. I'm gonna take my max and maybe like look up where is that intel, since I want to make some contrary to what you might think, I do want to make some progress during this stream. Murderess, Xenoblade X, Affinity Mission. Oh, Laramara, oh my god, Laramara looks absolutely fabulous, fantabulous. Rich Girl in My Dream, I think that's the rich, no, that's the My Dream, I think, right? I think so, let me check. No, Serial Thriller, sorry. Serial Thriller, okay. I am looking it up right now, so that I don't fucking run around like an idiot. Okay. Oh, it doesn't say where. Okay, it's just objectives. Case clue 1 in the behind 2 cars. Okay. In prospectus section. Prospectus B. Well, prospecting. Okay, so behind 2 cars. So it's like, oh, it's like in like closer to like the back of their that's outfitters. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, so I went through this, I just didn't see that. Sorry. Okay, case clue 2 found outside the hangar, far northwest corner of the district, near small boxes of the red vehicles. Okay. Okay, there is like red vehicles here. There are red vehicles. There are the boxes, but I don't see anything. Maybe I have to get out of the map, because sometimes like the loading of that is like, yeah. It just has to be done by next year, like early, because BGC is officially moving to Champions next year. Really? Oh, I didn't know that, Xander, actually. I didn't read that yet, so I didn't know that. Yep, here it is. There we go. Case clue number 3 is just south of the maintenance center. So the like, yeah, the BBs, the memes. The memes are eternal. I need to see do need to see my husband more though. Yeah, I mean, I will say it's heckin' worth it. It really, GU is really a strong game with a lot of stuff, but it's just the combat is a little bit stale. Again, it does get like tiny bit of extra stuff later, but it's yeah. At least I will say the boss fights and like stuff like that feels extremely epic later down the line, and it's very worth it. But yeah, just regular day-to-day combat going through the maps is going to be rough and continue to be rough for the most part, which unfortunately sucks. But yeah, we have to at least say that, well, at least it's not the original quadrology. The original 4 games, like the .hack series games, like Quantum, fucking Contamination, fucking whatever the fuck their names were, I forgot. The ones with kites and Balmung and all, or Kite, actually. Kite, or I think it's Kite in Japanese. Balmung and Orca and Black Rose, I think, yeah. But that game is even more, if you can believe me, it's even more stale and grindy. Borderline unplayable, says Journey. Yeah. So first of all, if they like wanna redo some of the hack games, I think the first quadrology, the first 4 games deserve that the most. Because they're very good games as well. They do have great story too. We haven't played them, but I'm aware of that.
右太ももと眉間を打たれて死んでたの？
ええ、そうらしいです。そして女性は全員足の甲とこめかみを打たれて死んだ。
Okay, that's a little bit intense. So we know how each and every person died, and guys died by being shot between the eyes. Women were all shot in the foot and the temple. Huh?
随分と奇妙ですよね。
That's a little bit morbid. Kind of bodies are a message, probably.
確かに犯人は何かを示そうとしているように思えますね。それが何かはちっとも想像できませんが。
わかったわ。犯人の名前までね。
本当ですか？
Really?
デイル・ギボン。私の両親を殺した男よ。
どうして
Oh!
わかったんですか？
殺されたオブスたち男性は父と同じ殺され方をしていた。それにジョランダたち女性は母と同じ殺され方をね。
Wow.
そして8人っていうのは奴が地球で連続殺人をした数と一致するわ。
そんな凶悪な人が白芸に乗れたとは思えませんけど。
逮捕されて死刑判決まで出ていたけど。
Oh, so he was
そうとしか
captured.
考えられないわ。
Oh.
マードレスさん？
どう考えても私への当てつけでしょ。奴は私を挑発してるのよ。
Hmm.
一生叶えられないと思っていた夢を叶えるチャンスが来たわ。
Hmm. Yeah, her dream was to restore her family name.
夢は一つだけじゃない。たくさんある方がいいでしょ。私の夢はエフィンジャー家の最高とあの殺人者をこの手で殺すことなの。
Hmm.
ダメですよ。ブレイドの仕事は人殺しじゃないんですから。
I don't
お
think
父
she
様とお
cares.
母様の復讐ができるなら私はブレイドをやめたっていい。
ちょっとあなたもマードレスさんを
Oh wow, so she said something else in Japanese. So she said not that where was the law when my parents were killed, but in Japanese she said like if blades cannot kill, then I can stop being a blade. Basically, she is this determined. Okay.
止めてください。
Nah, I mean, listen, I don't like her, but I will go with her.
ありがとう。
Yeah.
あなたはきっと背中を押してくれると思ってた。
I mean, this dirtbag does not
エレオノーラ、
listen.
私の
I
意
will
志
try
は
to
固い
capture him, but if I don't think he will go down
潔くデイルの
without
居場所を教えてちょうだい。
dying, I think.
デイルって人かどうかは分かりませんが、容疑者の居場所ならいくつか絞ってます。
エレオノーラの目の前にいる人ってのはなしね。ぶっ殺すから。
インターセプターのマーティンさんが白樹の大陸に出かけてから戻ってきてません。それからランドバンクのダートさんは未明に単独で忘却の渓谷方面に出かけたみたいです。
その2人のどちらかがデイルの可能性があるってことね。
はい。
感謝するわエレオノーラ。さあ行きましょう。私の未来を奪った男の未来を奪いに。
And basically, us getting this guy right now as his meme, basically, and not his real body, which, I mean, knowing what happens in chapter 12 is a little bit, you know, I'm not gonna say that, but, you know, but without his real body, we're basically fucking cyborgs. We're not exactly fully killing him. And we're just eliminating the scumbag from actually impeding the Blades operation because, well, he is disabling all the operatives, which hinders our, you know, establishment of our base and everything on Mira. So basically, yeah. And while I usually am like, yeah, you know, you gotta go through a trial and shit, I fully get that. I'm like, yeah, dude, fucking hell, fuck this guy, man. So he basically, from what we've gathered, is a guy who killed Murderess's parents and basically stole her future. She was like, when she was little, she was a spoiled rich little girl and her parents had a corporation, but they were murdered in cold blood. Murderess had to be adopted by someone else, and since then she swore that she will rebuild her family's fortune and company and everything. but well, also enact the revenge on Dale, because somehow, we don't know how, he was chosen to be on the fucking white whale, which is insane a little bit, because like, why would a scumbag like this do that? But then again, I think he actually overtook the company at some point, but he was sentenced to death, so I don't know what happened there, so I guess we'll find out.
あ、どうしたんだ姉ちゃん。今にも人を殺すような目をしてるな。
あなたデイル・ギボンね。
あ、誰だそりゃ。
しらばっくれるのはやめてくれる？さっさと白状しないと問答無用で殺すわよ。
待ってくれ。俺はデイルなんとかじゃない。神に誓って。俺は生まれてこの方ずっとダートなんだ。
どうやら外れみたいね。
Yep.
デイル・ギボンはこんなに肝っ玉の小さい男じゃないわ。マーティンの方へ行ってみましょう。
Yep. So it is not the guy.
ほら、関係ねえ。
I would give her a piece of my mind if it wasn't all alone out here, so excuse me! Oh my god, not nice reference. Excuse me for being cowardly sad sack, stupid lady. Okay, he's a pathetic little man. I love my man pathetic. And my women stupid. I do think that the game has made good attempts to shake up the combat with arenas and especially the persona fights, but most of it is just so bad. Yep, it is. I agree. I have nothing to say, Xander, and I'm sorry. But I implore you with peace and love to just go through it, and you will love the story. I think. I really do think so. I came here to actually get my mechs repaired because I kept forgetting, so yeah. Right? This guy looks like the guy from 14 that was just recruiting for an online mission. That's crazy. So where is the other point on the map? No, yeah, absolutely will. I know the game aren't super long, but anyways, yeah, they are not. They're like, what, 20 to 30 hours if you do more stuff, I guess, which there is some extra stuff that is pretty cool, I think, with the characters, but yeah, they are not really very long, and having like all of them basically amount to a full-length 60-70 hour game, but the parts themselves are pretty short. And there is some shake-up between the parts. There is a little bit. Because you finished only the first one, right? I believe. Yeah, you need to pace yourself. Yeah. Take all the time you need between them too. Just so you don't feel fucking tired all the time about it. But yeah, also, when you move to from one part to another, there is the... I would say the freshness factor is there. To a degree, so yeah. Really got this angry after that skill. Okay, that's the guy. He's drinking.
Dale Gibbon.
Oh my god, look at this guy! He looks fucking... He looks evil. You know what he looks like? He looks like Mumkar from Xenoblade 1. He has the Mumkar face. What the fuck?
冗談でしょ。あなたの殺気に気づけないほど私は鈍感じゃない。私に気づいたのは最近のことね。
冴えてるね。そうさ。まさかエフィンジャー家の娘が生きてるとは思ってなかったからな。
それは私のセリフよ。死刑になるはずのあなたがどうしてここにいるの？
刑務所の中にも腐ってる人間はいるのさ。白芸の中にもな。
死ぬのが怖くて逃げ出したのね。
当然さ。俺は殺すのが専門であって死ぬのは専門じゃない。人でなしと取引し、コネを使い白芸のクルーとなって生き延びたんだ。だが BB になって生きていくのは死も同然だった。周りの人間は知らないやつばかり。本当に人間なのかも怪しいもんさ。高度な AI かもしれねえ。あるいはよくできた人形か。俺はたった一人で生きているんじゃないかと思ったよ。
意外とセンチメンタリストね。
だから人を殺すんだ。まともな感性じゃないからな。
でアナクロニズムのあなたがどうして今頃殺人を？
言っただろ。周りは全部人形さ。殺す価値もないと思う。
なるほど。その時私を見つけたのね。
ああ、生意気にも殺人者を名乗ってるふてぶてしい女。BB になっても顔を見れば分かった。そっくりだよ。あの時おもらしをしてガタガタと震えていたお嬢様にな。それから俺は希望が湧いてきたぜ。エフィンジャー家のお嬢様を殺すっていう夢を見始めたんだ。
あなたの夢になれるなんて光栄ね。だけどあと数分もすれば私はあなたの悪夢になってるわ。
お供の人形ともどもいたぶり殺してやるよ。
Alright, well,
やばいのに見つかっちゃったね。
okay. That is a heckin'... That is a different battle! What is this theme? Wow, level 57 mech, huh? Well, never mind. I just fucking immediately deleted it with one attack. Amazing.
こんなはずじゃ。俺はお前が恐怖に触れ絶望する姿を見たかっただけ
A
な
lot
の
of
に。
talk for dying in one hit.
どう？怖いかしら？死に追いやられるのは。
殺すのか。
Oh my god, those angles! Where is Boromir?
考えてみなさいよ。
Boromir would love this.
殺人を起こしてこなかったんだろ。ここで殺人者マードレスの名前の通りになっていいのか。
あなたのことは殺したくなるほど憎んだ。だけど皮肉にも無力なお嬢様だった私を強くしたのは殺人者であるあなたの存在だった。その憎き名を冠して負の力を糧にここまで生きてこられたのよ。
なら俺を助けてくれるだろう。お前が今ここにいるのは俺のおかげなんだから。
クソつまんない冗談を吐かないで。ここにいるのはエレオノーラやイリーナにあなた。こんな私を信じてくれる人のおかげ。
That's very sweet, actually. I mean, are you sure you don't want a vengeance?
殺したところでどうにもならないことは分かってるのよ。だったら今後悔しない方法を選ぶ。私は手を下さない。でもデイル・ギボンは死ぬのよ。このミラの大地でね。
まさかこんな場所に放っていくのか。
Yep.
何でもする。命だけは助けてくれ。
So he will die anyway. That's good.
罪人であるあなたに元より帰る場所はないわ。さあ、イリーナの元に帰りましょう。
Yeah.
戻ってきてくれシャロ
ー。確かに私はシャロン。
Oh my god!
でも
The shots for this
もう一つの夢を
cutscene go
叶える
very hard with this outfit.
本当の名前は封印することに決めたの。
Well, you're gonna have to die faster than I thought. Ooh, those are some crunchy sounds. I love how vicious Xenoblade X can be at times. It really is. Yeah, I know. Sen mentioned an interesting point that I didn't think about. Because, you know, I am the one playing, therefore I will be always more invested than people watching. That's just how it be. That's how it be. I'm happy to provide, you know, at least people with something to have in the background, or if you're interested in the stories of the character or the story itself, or you played it, that's, you know, a little bit different. But basically, I understand what Sen said about the cutscenes being very MMO-like, which I mostly just, I wouldn't see them as MMO necessarily. I would see them just as very budget-friendly, I guess, cutscenes, like those that we just had. But the writing of this game goes extremely hard, I will say. They really pulled a lot of stops and really made sure that most, if not every single of the character that you can partner with is actually pretty well written, and there is some intense stuff happening. Like they really heckin' nailed it.
Murderess. 逃げ出さずに帰ってきたんだね。
あら、私が逃げ出すと思ってたの？
ああ、全然信用してなかったね。また裏切られてとんずらされたと思ってたよ。それで犯人は？
今は化け物の胃袋の中、あるいはクソの中かもね。
下品なお嬢様だね。
誰かさんの背中を見続けてきたからに違いないわ。
今度一緒に飲みに行こっか。
そうね。あなたも来るでしょ？
Sure. Honestly, I will buy the drinks for the ladies.
本当に？
Yep.
私もイリーナも遠慮しないわよ。
No, it's fine.
そうそう、覚悟するんだな。
Me and my girlfriends.
お父様、お母様、見ていて。みんなの力をたくさん借りることになるかもしれないけど、必ずエフィンジャー家に再興するわ。このミラの大地でね。
Interesting, and did show a lot of growth for Murderess as well. Gravity Lounge. Okay. Okay, very, very cool. We have one last heart-to-heart with her as well, so we can do that. And I will say that Murderess is anyway a little bit, you know, comparatively to some other characters, a little bit more shallow, but that's what she is. That's fine, you know. But her story overall is interesting as well, and what she did with every— Oh my god, why is she on the balcony? Excuse me? Huh? Huh? Oh, if alien women are strange, some even buy big houses and live in them together. With who? What? Together with who? It is about the Murderess's heart-to-heart. What do you mean? Welcome to the house Effinger, Kami. Huh? Did you buy this house? If it wasn't an easy thing for a blade to afford, but I did what I could. After all, how can I revive House Effinger without a house? Even a small one will do for starters. It wasn't easy to get this place, let me tell you. It required the assistance of many people. I remember the day when you forced your way into an important business meeting of mine. The man with whom I was negotiating had some trust issues with the little old me. Once he saw the famous Kami, he changed his tune. He was even willing to sell me this house. Next hurdle was applying to Blade Command for permission to complete the purchase. Looking at the rules, I was less than favorable situation. They were about to deny me, actually. But then old Grandpa Stash decided to weigh in, say, hey, if it gets that psychopath out of the administrative district, I'm all for it. And then they approved my request. That man infuriates me. Regardless, he has my gratitude. Thanks to him, I've taken the first step to my family's resurgence. I will grow from this bigger house into a mansion. Then I'll buy the entirety of Ishmael Hills, bulldoze it, and build an appropriately splendid estate. Oh my god, no. I don't want to live with her. No, and I won't help her. I don't want to help her. Game, please. Well, aren't you sweet? But you've already helped me come this far. My plans are merely dreams at this point, but with your assistance, I'm confident I can make them come true. Counting on you, Kami. That is her fucking house. I love that the Manon implied that she's kind of living with other girls, and I'm all for it. That's her lesbian mansion, probably. Oh my god, this game. Hi, Bandy! But title said Bandy on 28th and it was confused. Yeah, we are celebrating Bandy on 28th. Yes. Oh my god, I did make like I did fucking slam my fingers on the keyboard anyway, so it's B-Day. Oh my god, I am very, very fucking sorry. It's Bandy on 28th, that's true. How are you doing, Bandy? So nice to see you. Xenoblade looks more suburban than I imagined. Well, this is just one of the districts in X. I don't think you've seen a lot of X, haven't you? So this one has this like suburban district that is like just a district that civilians live at. And we have also the commercial district that's right there. Don't mind the blood lobsters, by the way. Don't worry about that. There is the commercial district that looks just like a piece of the city, basically, and it has shops, cafes, and all that stuff. And there is administrative district, which is just more futuristic and looks like straight up pulled out of Xenosaga, honestly. So yeah, but basically the city is like apparently modeled after Los Angeles, and it's called New LA, basically. So yeah, that's what it is, and it is basically a whole ass thing. This is an alien ship, don't worry about it. But this like whole city, see how it's like walled in? It crashed from a huge ship that we're traveling space with, and just this piece crashed down, and we modeled it to be basically a city. But that's just a piece of the ship that crash landed on this planet that we're on, Mira, which is not Earth, it's Mira, it's completely different. And yeah, that's why it looks the way it does. So yeah, we all deserve a lesbian mansion. We do, yes. To make sure I remember Kami's birthday. Oh, we're gonna have a celebration next month, and I'm hopeful that you can join in for some games together as well. So, you know, we're gonna celebrate anyway. Blood lobsters and lesbian mansions. Maybe I should get into Xenoblade. You should. X is really easy to recommend, honestly. It has so much stuff to do. The only thing that is a drawback is some of the cutscenes that are not important are budgety, but that's the only complaint I would honestly have about this game. Other than that, it's a fantastic game. It has so much stuff to do that it's really... And I haven't finished it yet, actually. I finished only the original release on Wii U's. I got the ending for that, but I'm gonna be redoing that this week, probably. Was supposed to do it last week, but I felt very bad and I couldn't stream. But yeah, we have a lot to still do in this game, because there is like quote-unquote post-game taking into consideration the original Wii U release, but just new content taken into consideration the release on Switch, which is effectively another whole ass chapter of the story that explains a lot and will continue the story, because honestly the original release ended on a cliffhanger. Is not really covering that, honestly. It's so much that it left hanging, and also kinda maybe not contradicted itself, but it turns out that the stuff you see in the ending, you see the scenes post-credit that absolutely wreck everything you believed in. So it's kind of crazy. So yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do L's Affinity quest, which is crazy because we haven't had any Affinity missions from L, and he's a character you get in chapter 3, chapter 4, at the beginning of the game, first alien person that you get actually, and you do just a small side quest for L to open their shop. I think he uses he they actually, because L refers to themselves as they, but everyone calls L he, so I think it's he they actually. And until you are able to actually do L's mission, you have to do all of the chapters up until chapter 10, which is arguably 2/3, 3/4 of the game, which is crazy. So it's the first time you get like a story mission of his. So L Death Note, he is actually called Lucifer, which is Lucifer. Honestly, don't worry about it though. Don't worry about it. He's a twink. Don't worry about it. You're gonna see. I dressed him up appropriately as well. You might enjoy this.
皆さんは私の親友も同じ。親友ならば助け合うものですよね。ちょっといきなり何ですか。実は私の悩みを聞いてほしいのです。聞くだけなら構わないですもん。おお、さすがはのポンジン。その計算高さが心に刺さります。
Oh man. L, are you having trouble with loan sharks?
いえ、そういうわけではありません。無借金経営が私のモットーですから。
聞くだけでなく手伝えることなら力になるわよ。言ってみて。
これぞ孤児に言うダメでもともと。ありがとうございます。実は私発明が趣味でして。
そうなんですか。興味あるな。どんなもの作るんですか。
よくぞ聞いてくれましたと言いたいところですが、やはり企業秘密というものがありまして。
何ですかそれ。
見てほしいのでないとすると何が悩みなの。
はい、実は発明品を作るためのマテリアルが集まらないのです。夜行の森にいた頃はいろいろと手に入ったのですが。
確かに街の中にいると完成品は手に入るけどマテリアルはなかなか見かけないですよね。
そうなんです。ですが街から一歩出るとそこは原生生物徘徊する弱肉強食の世界。私のような頭脳労働者がマテリアルを集めるのはなかなかに難しく、
その気持ち同じ頭脳労働者としてわかるですもん。
あんたの頭脳がいつ労働したっていうのよ。
ルーやタツの自己評価はともかく言いたいことは分かったわ。要するにマテリアル集めに協力すればいいのね。
おお、なんと話が早い。これぞ孤児に言う目は口ほど煮物を食う。
タツも煮物食べたいですもん。
言いたいことはよくわからないけど、今回はルーさんが依頼主ってことでいいんですね。ちゃんと報酬いただきますよ。
はい、ご期待ください。
Okay. Okay, material hunt. Okay, good. L Death Note almost. Okay, we got one already, but I just... Oh, B as well. Okay, do I have everything? Yes, I have everything. Wow. Blue hair and horns? What a dork. L is silly. He, they, or they, them, and everyone is queerphobic. I don't know. Look at those idiots dancing!
いやー、こんなに早くマテリアルが集まるなんて。
Look at them!
ご協力を得られた私の人徳あっての。
でもなんだか見た目普通ですね。
そう思うところが素人の赤さだな。おや、早速お客様がいらっしゃいましたよ。ようこそお客様。何かお探しですか。
いやー、うちのチームで引き受けた任務なんだが、そこのエリアの原生生物が強力でな。
あら、討伐するのなら武器ショップへ行った方がいいわよ。
いや、あんな原生生物を倒すなんて俺らにはとても追っ払えればいいと思ってさ。
なるほど、そういうことでしたらぴったりのアイテムを選んで差し上げてください。
Huh? We do? Wait. Honey smoke. Okay, okay. High temperature pot. Okay. And electric hammock. Oh my god. So honey smoke. Sweet smelling smoke screen.
いやいや、いいものが見つかったよ。早速今度出くわしたら試してみるよ。ありがとな。いいものですね。いいものを作ってそれが売れてお客様に喜んでいただけるというのは満足感があります。おっと、次のお客様がいらっしゃいましたよ。ようこそお客様。何かお探しですか？
実は最近お付き合いする人ができて。おめでとうございます。ありがとう。それで彼のためにご飯でも作ってあげたくて。
なるほど、そういうことでしたらぴったりのアイテムを選んで差し上げてください。
Okay, so I guess the high temperature pot, special piece of cookware that never cools down. Yeah.
これで彼にも喜んでもらえると思います。ありがとうございました。
Enjoy your pot.
本当に役に立つのかな？
立つといいですね。
自信ないんですか？
何せあの品を選んだのは私ではありませんから。でも、もし使い物にならなくても人生の他の場面できっと役立ちますよ。
そういうものかしら。
Okay, well, that was that. Okay, that wasn't a lot. There's probably more because there's probably another quest for L. Yeah, I see this. I'm thinking that might be it. Yes, it is. It's complete chapter 12. So literally the end of the fucking game. Because chapter 12 is the original release's ending. So I wonder if this is like new. Has this one been added in the Switch release? Huh. I wonder. Also, we have Elma in the other look that she has post chapter 12. I'm gonna switch her back because I forgot completely about that. I kind of don't wanna have that hair like that, I guess. No idea where that is. Elma's appearance. Okay. No, that makes sense. I mean, I did complete chapter 12 on stream, but some people didn't see it yet, so yeah. But yeah. I don't know if everyone's queerphobic. I would hope not. And there are gay people in this game, Bandy. There's Lara Mara and Lara Nara, who are like brothers, and they are both gay. And they are very, very openly gay. So, and there was even Lara Mara, I think, had a boyfriend. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, and boyfriend was killed and was replaced by a friggin' person that was, well, looking like him. And it was a little bit heckin' weird, let me tell you. So yeah, but it is that. I'm thinking, okay, let me check one thing, because I wonder about Elle and their quest, honestly. What's the name of the quest, actually? The Noppon Air. The Noppon Xenoblade X, because I'm wondering if this one was added in the Switch, on the Switch release. No, it seems like no. Oh, there's something else. Well, huh. Well, good I didn't accept that one. Wow. So, this is a mission. See, the requirement level is 49, required level is recommended level is 49, required level is 49. Do you know what this quest entails? It entails killing, or rather almost killing, get it down to 5%, a 99 level monster. And since the quests and stuff like this work in the game work in the way that when you do affinity or story missions, you cannot accept any other quests other than basic missions, basically. And do, like, you know, exploration and stuff. You cannot do the green quests, which are the side missions. You cannot do anything, basically. And you cannot accept any other affinities or story missions. So if you cannot do that, you are basically locked out from doing anything else until you can at least take it down to 5%, which people are saying is not that hard, but, well, it is fantastic. Oh, only 5% of its total health, but that's still ass. That's still fucking... that is still wild to me that they would pull something like that. Well, I'm not gating myself into this right now. I'm gonna wait until I'm a little bit more leveled up, and I will be very wary of this quest. I will steer clear from it for now. But we can do his heart to heart, the fourth one. Level 99 monster, more like easy peasy side quest. Regular Xenoblade behavior, honestly. This game is like notoriously bad with like levels, but I would argue that most of Xenoblade are. Levels are suggestions mostly. For example, like I really do believe that to be true. So yeah. Ah, dear friend Kami, we were hoping you would come by today. Oh, hi, Phelan King. How are you doing? Thank you for the cheer. Welcome in. It's pretty crazy. You got this, though. Yeah, no, not doing that right now. Nuh-uh. I will at least get all of my mechs to be level 50 because that way I can probably do this damage. Without all of the mechs in my party being level 50, I will be struggling, and I don't want that. We just signed a major distribution deal with a food manufacturer. Are you surprised? I bet you were wondering which of our inventions would be of interest to a food company. Well, I'll tell you, it is low-calorie, highly addictive medicinal salsa. It's made entirely out of local Miran fruits and vegetables, including beans, charupa leaves, and cran jelly. It has virtually no calories and it helps regulate blood sugar while promoting good intestinal health. Its flavor profile is complementary with processed meats and makes hot dogs exponentially more delicious when applied as a topping. So delicious, in fact, that test subjects will eat as many hot dogs as you give them in a single sitting. Well, aren't you impressed? Well, you know how much we value your opinion. You should develop a pizza sauce for Manon as well. Their representatives from the food company made the same request. They said Manon Pizza Market is bigger than the human hot dog market by a factor of 20. It's not as we set out to make a low-calorie, highly addictive medicinal salsa. It was just a fluke. A lucky accident. A fluke, probably. And we decided to be best to take our time and start selling salsa. After all, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single successful niche market production launch. And since you had the same idea, we'll be delighted to work with you on the pizza sauce research. Salsa Salvo. I love that name, by the way. Salsa Salvo. Oh yeah, Failing in King, how are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a wow. It's been a wow. Oh my god, this one is recommended level 80. Damn, okay. Damn, okay. That is interesting. Sen, I just finished like Affinity Quest for L, which was like not a very interesting one because I actually had everything that L needed. And this quest, see that recommended level is 49, required level 49, apparently gets you to fight Telefia at level 99. You have to deal only 5% of damage to it, but it locks you out if you can't do it from any other quests, Affinity quests or story quests. And I just, by complete coincidence, didn't accept that and didn't read about that. And I did read about that because someone was like asking, what the fuck am I supposed to do? So yeah. Oh, yeah. What kind of chips did you get actually? I saw Michigan was set to the side for tonight. Michigan? Huh? Wait, Michigan report from Sen? Are you doing that again? Save it for a longer stream. Michigan report from hell, was it that game? got BBQ and regular chips with some French onion dip. Ooh, French onion dip sounds amazing. Oh, that reminds me. It's fall. I should make French onion soup. It is the season. Okay, what else? We can do the first Lynn affinity quest. I guess we could do that. Because I have 2 unlocked actually. I wonder if the Elma quest is like a post game, like the, you know, Switch release exclusive. I wonder. Oh no, tonight I'm vibing with yeah, I know that, but yeah, I wanna play Michigan before Halloween. Oh, I didn't know that. I was just surprised to hear that you're doing that fucking game again. We're gonna try and convince the devs to make a sequel. Oh, no. Can you please not do that? Wait, this hacking thing. This one is a BFF. Okay. Sparkling a smile mission must not be active. Trade agreement mission must not be active. Oh my god. That is a lot of different things. And this one. Level fucking 80. Crazy. Let's do the Lynn's Affinity mission. Because it's, again, another thing that's like Elle's mission. Lynn you meet in the, what, in the first or second chapter of the story. And Lynn's Affinity mission is post chapter 11, which the original release had 12 chapters, which crazy again. 2 peas in a pod. Let's do that.
誰か来たですもん。
いやー、疲れた。ちょっと休ませてもらっていいか。
いいけど、あなたここを無料休憩所と勘違いしてない？
おいおい、可愛い部下たちをねぎらうつもりもあってやってきたんだぜ。邪険にするなよ。
むむ、なんだか嘘っぽいですもん。本当はリンさんのご飯が目当てなんじゃないですもん。
お、見かけによらず鋭いな。
当然ですもん。
ハツ、今の褒め言葉じゃないわよ。でも司令、 BB の疲労感を取り除くには食事じゃ効果ないと思いますけど。
気の持ちようだよ。なんせ兵器の開発とか仕切ってるとどうも気がささくれ立ってくるようでな。
兵器開発?
Oh yes, actually, Bandy, Junior is in this game. Let me show you. Actually, I have a screenshot. Look, Junior is in the game. Like legit, because this game is very connected to Xenosaga, so there's Junior in this game, actually. So Junior Saga is in this timeline. Yes, absolutely, absolutely yes. Junior is in this game. Why get rid of that? Get rid of Junior? What? Sen, are you okay? Do you have a fever? Do you need... Sen, are you okay? That's Junior. What are you talking about? What? Why do you want to get rid of Junior? Junior called me a slur? What? Europe got Xenosaga 2 and Michigan Report from Hell. You guys were PS2 gaming. Meanwhile, me playing SSX Tricky on PS2. Oh man, I wish I could own a physical, but only released in Europe. It's so expensive. For what that game is, like, Michigan Report from Hell is, like, fucking insane. But yeah, so yeah, Junior finally grew up, and Junior is old in this game, yeah. Yeah. He has a mother. Nah. So it's like super future, yeah! I don't know what exactly is going on with Xenotimers. I think we currently think Blade and Saga Gears are parallel stories. I think the chapter 13 will mostly make that connection, Sen. So when we do chapter 13, after I redo chapter 12, we're gonna start the 13 Act 1, the first part of it. From what I've gathered, I think it connects them more, and I think the message will be clearer there, so yeah. Stinky and old. This Junior's definition of twig death! Oh my god. That it is. But okay, I'm gonna... Okay, this is not... Okay, Junior is not in this game. But there is a guy. Let me do that. What? 1 second. Oh, that is a different thing. Hang on. There is a different character called Nagi, who looks like this. That's his normal colors. I just recolored that to look like Junior. He looks like Guinan a little bit, but older, and he is like a director of sorts, and overall a very cool guy and very powerful as well. So I think he has like some stuff from Guinan in him, honestly. So yeah, but yeah, there's a lot from like the freaking buildings of the administrative district and the mechs look very much Xenosaga. Like there is a lot. And then you have what happened in Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC that basically confirms the connection, and there is this whole thing about one character from Saga that I won't mention yet because you guys are probably watching Sen playing through, so I won't mention who specifically yet that is mentioned by name in Xenoblade, and the whole project that basically Xenoblade X is based on, the White Whale project, is also mentioned, if I remember correctly. I will have to rewatch that cutscene at some point, maybe you can do it on stream even, but there is this like whole thing. So there is a lot of connections through that, and we don't know exactly if it's like alternative universes. I mean, kind of Xenoblade 1 and 2 are kind of alternative universes to each other, then they get connected in 3. So basically the existence of alternative worlds is more or less confirmed. Whenever Xenoblade X is one of those worlds, or something completely different like distant future or actually the past, we don't know yet. But from what I've gathered, people have been saying, I have no spoilers for the additional stuff in this game for the Switch release, but people have been saying that yes, this connects Xenosaga. If you like Xenosaga, you do want to see chapter 13, and it explains and connects them a lot and answers a lot of things from the original release, which arguably ended like honestly slapping you as a player across the face with some of the reveals post credits, which are honestly crazy that they pulled this. So you will see if you are here, Bandy, for chapter 12, you will see, because it's like crazy.
ああ、そうか。お前さん、こういう類の話に興味が。
心身です。
よっしゃ。じゃあこの件は俺からの依頼として相談に乗ってもらおうか。
Oh, okay.
了解。
Oh wow, that is a lot. Hexa partition. Okay, development of new weapons with you. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Just Born Old TM. Xenoborn Old Edition. Yeah, and you know what, Bandy? I think that when we have Xenoblade Chronicles X2, it's mentioned that basically the White Whale was the Earth preservation program, and we have like recorded 5 million people, I believe was the number. Like their DNA and their brains and everything got recorded. So, but there were numerous white whales. We don't know where the other ships are, but there is a possibility that there is a ship that has basically the same people made from scratch, but from the same DNA, basically, which can lead to a lot of wild stuff. So I was like, yeah, what if we do Xenoblade X2 and everyone is junior, basically, you know? That could happen. But yeah, so we don't know if this is a parallel, what is it, but I think chapter 13 might give us some pointers towards that. So yeah, they took Gainan's DNA and made the old man. There's also a guy who is in something that was translated as the Reclaimers. There's like different divisions here. They were translated to Reclaimers, but in Japanese they are called Testaments, you know. And there is a guy who is a Testament, has white hair, and well, if you squint hard enough, he does look like Albedo, just a tiny bit.
これバックパックと一体化したビーム砲ですか？
ああ、まだ試作段階だがな。
うわ、こんな大出力の家電粒子キャパシタ積んでるし。
すげえだろ。こいつがありゃ無補給で1ヶ月は戦えるぜ。
そんな使い方もったいなくないですか？
リン。
ああ、いいんだ。お前さんだったらどう使う？
射撃回数を増やすより攻撃力を上げた方がいいと思います。
おいおい、これ以上出力を上げてどうすんだ。
あと800ギガ上げればグロースが使ってるビームコーティング層も打ち抜けます。
そんなもん熱放射がとんでもないことになるだろうが。
バレルジャケットの電動体の材質を変更することでなんとかなりませんか？
バレルジャケットの電動体か。なるほどな。
技術的にクリアできそうなの？
まあいくつか課題はあるが、それをクリアすりゃ案外いけるかもしれんぜ。何事も挑戦してみなくちゃ始まらんしな。
です
よ。よし、やってみろ。問題点は俺の見たところ2つある。ここの技術者たち、そうだな、アランとブレナの2人に相談してみろ。いい解決策が出てくるかもしれん。
Oh, Junie, can you take out the broth made by your brother from the freezer? Because we need to make the soup so that you can take it tomorrow with you, actually. Oh, okay, that's fine. Then I can do it tomorrow because my bestie is coming over, so I will make it just in the afternoon then. Then you don't have to take it out then. Thank you. Because I just remembered that I need to make soup. I'll be making pumpkin soup. I like how your logic, Sam is not that he got old, but they made Petri dish baby and that got old. Oh my god. We need everyone's junior game. Yeah, I'm hoping to finish Xenosaga 2 post game on Wednesday so I can start Xenosaga 3. Hackox Gaming, no! Anything but that. Delete Hackox, please.
今開発中の大型ビーム砲ですけど、あと800ギガ出力を上げたいんです。そうすればグロースが使ってるビームコーティング層も打ち抜けるようになると思うんです。
素人の考えることはお話にならないわね。
そんな、バンダム司令が課題をクリアすればいけるかもしれないって。
まったく司令も自分で説明するのが面倒だからってこっちに押し付けなくても。
ブレナさんだったわね。専門家の時間をいただいて申し訳ないけど、問題点を教えていただけると助かるわ。
そうね。この武装はドールのバックハンガーに装備するものよね。
そうです。
だとしたら熱放射の問題を解決しなくちゃならない。概算だけどドールの頭部からコックピットブロックにかけての温度は400度を超えると思うわ。ドールのセンサー類はとてもデリケートに作られている。この配置だと確実に悪影響を与えるでしょうね。かといってこのサイズじゃオフセット位置をワン部に変更するわけにもいかない。
それならバレルジャケットの電動体を変えることで解決できるはずです。サイズの大きさが幸いして容積的にもゆとりがありますし、これがその使用書です。
いい発想ね。確かにこれなら問題は解決できる。ただ使用を満たせるような電動体は NLA の中央配電システムに最優先に供給されてしまっているわ。新兵器のために都市機能を低下させるわけにはいかないでしょ。
そうですね。
We can get around that problem then.
そうね。この星には発見されていない資源がまだまだあるはず。
Yeah.
中には新しい電動体を作れる資源があるかもしれないわね。
そうか、新しく作っちゃえばいいんですよね。
あなたたち簡単に言うけど、そんな都合のいいものがすぐに見つかると思ってるの？
確かにそうですけど、可能性があるなら試してみたいんです。だから私やってみます。
Okay, maybe we can find a good material. And I think I have it.
ブレナさん、これで新しい電動体作れますか？
The Testament music in 3 is amazing, yeah. It is a good game. Lurk for the majority of Xenosaga playthroughs because I'm interested, but I've had just so much on my plate, it's hard to be an active chatter. You're perfectly fine, Bandy. We understand. All of us, I think. Yeah, I upload all the VODs on YouTube so you can always watch them in your pace. Yeah. I'm watching them as well, so, you know, slowly. Pumpkin soup sounds good. Yeah, I'm eating all of the heckin' pumpkin I can. Just before the current thing that we're eating, which is sweet and sour eggplant, Chinese recipe. Made with pixian doubanjiang, and you know, you eat it with rice and stuff. We made what with pumpkin actually? Wait, the meatballs. We made like turkey minced meatballs with pumpkin. It was amazing. It was so good. So now it's pumpkin soup, but I'm trying a new recipe that will be like I make pumpkin soup often with like some curry flavors and some coconut milk. That's, you know, one of the ways I make it. But I found the recipe that adds to that as well some peanut butter. So I'm gonna test it out, and because I'm really curious how that's gonna change the flavor potentially. So yeah, I'm gonna make that tomorrow. Since we also bought like a huge pumpkin, and I did like blend it all, and I put them in jars, and I like pasteurize them. So they are, you know, ready to go whenever. So I have that ready. I have everything else as well. And Juni's brother was actually making like a huge pot of broth, like good quality broth made out of some bones and some meat and stuff. And he gave us 2 like deli containers of it. So it was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use it for the heckin' soup. It's like extremely flavorful.
これならできるかもしれない。それにしても本当に見つけてくるなんてね。この子の熱意と行動力は間違いなくブレイド1でしょうね。
Yep.
その通りね。何事も頭で決めつけるべきではない。この星に来た時の驚きをもう忘れてしまっていたみたい。比例をお詫びするわ。
さあ、早くもう一つの問題もクリアしちゃいましょう。
Yeah, we have the other problem as well to solve with this, but we'll get some nice equip for the mechs apparently for that, so that's exciting. Wonder how good this will be.
壊れてるんじゃ。
今開発中の大型ビーム砲ですけど、あと800ギガ出力を上げたいんです。そうすればグロースが使ってるビームコーティング層も打ち抜けるようになると思うんです。
ここから定常出力を800ギガも。
そうです。
理論上は可能かもしれませんが、
実現する上では何かハードルがあるということね。
その通りです。出力を上げればそれだけ運動量の大きいプラズマを保持しなければならないわけで、そのためにはもっと効率の良い磁場トラップが必要になります。
あ、そっか。
いずれは実現してみたいと思いますが、今の地球の技術力では。
I mean, we're no longer on Earth.
確かにそうね。地球の技術としては存在しないかもしれないけれど、この惑星ミラだったらどうかしら。
どういう意味ですか？
そっか。この星にはいろんな異星人がいるじゃないですか。どこかの技術を参考にすれば。
なるほど。
Yeah, Manon might actually be able to help with that. I'm sure of that.
これは何ですも？
グロースのドールです。このタイプは大出力のビーム砲を搭載していることが確認されてまして、我々のものより優れたキャパシタを使っていると思われます。
じゃあそれを解析すれば。
ええ、磁場トラップの問題をクリアできそうです。
やったー！エルモさん、早速探しに行きましょう。
Let us find it. Oh, I already have it as well. I have everything.
アランさん、どうですか？見つけてきたキャパシタは。
Oh, it's the Kumevan capacitor. Okay, so it is from the ganglion.
これはすごいですね。グロースの技術力、恐るべしだ。
こ これで解決できそうですか？
任せてください。彼らの技術と僕らの技術を組み合わせれば、むしろより効率の良いものが作れますよ。
それでも困った時は言ってくださいですもん。ノポンの技術も組み合わせるといいですもん。
そうですね。
これで全て解決ですね。パンダム司令に報告しないと。
Yep. So we will have a huge ass beam. And a new, totally new equip for the mech. Oh, Venom is waiting for us here. Okay.
いやー、問題点を全てクリアしちまうなんて大したもんだ。さすがはあの二人の娘だな。
リンのご両親は天才と呼ばれる工学者だった。でもね、その理論以上に評価されていたのは工学への熱意と理論を実践する行動力だったわ。
ああ、俺の尊敬する先輩ですさ。あの人たちがいりゃこの NLA ももっと住みよい街になってただろうにな。
そう言っていただけるのは嬉しいですけど、でもそれはこの町に住んでる私たちがやらなきゃならないんです。お父さんやお母さんにはかなわないけど、私頑張ります。
That's cute. I wonder what this thing will be actually. Hexat partition. Let me see that actually. Barracks. Skill. That will be not. Actually, yeah. Wait. Yeah, weapons. Phoenix. Hexat partition. There it is. Oh my god, what? I cannot zoom out enough to see this whole thing. It's that big. What the hell is that? Oh my god. 1200 fuel. Deals beam damage. Inflicts beam rest down with morale boost damage. Oh my god, this is like insane power of this. Has a huge ass cooldown, of course, but that is crazy. What the actual heck is this? So this one, the sword that I use, that usually one-shots some of the stuff that is lower level, it has insane fuel cost because it costs 200 fuel. That thing, 1200 fuel. So I think it's mostly built for like heavy type mechs. So like, you know, like Dozer here, it's a heavy mech. Heavy mechs usually come with a lot more fuel capacity as well. So so I can probably mount it on that. Why not? Let's do it. Oh my god, it occupies 4 spaces. You cannot have the shoulder weapon attack at all. I wonder how much fuel, how fast fuel will be drained from this. Okay, so listen. So this is my mech. It has 11k because it's like a level 50 mech. Dozer is level 30, unfortunately. Well, I don't have a Dozer that is level 50 unlocked, or maybe it doesn't exist because it's like a special type that I unlocked. It has 17k. So I think it must be on a heavy mech that has actually, that is on level 50. Probably then we can break like 20k fuel, actually. Because other than that, the fuel will go down so fast. You can recover it during fights as well, but it still is a lot, basically. But yeah, it is massive. Wow. Okay, let me see if there is Lynn's heart-to-hearts at all. Anywhere? There's Celica. We gotta do Celica stuff as well. There's only Lynn's heart-to-heart that is the level 5. And we have another quest that is for Lynn. right here. Recommend level 56. We're close to this. I don't think that's gonna be bad at all, but... do we want to finish like Lynn? Is this like a post game as well or not? I'm gonna check actually. Give me 1 second because I don't know what is post game, what is not at this point because this is a save post game, post the original release rather. To serve Nopon. Turns out the quests that I planned for today are a little bit short, and most of them I can immediately do because I have all of the stuff needed for them. Okay. 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 I think we can do this one, and probably I will finish with this. Like, I will do this quest and probably finish. I kind of want to do a shorter stream as well because I don't feel so good today. As I mentioned, like I had a rough day mostly, so the fact that I'm even live is big enough for me. But yeah, I wanna do one more thing, which would be this quest, I think. So yeah. Serve Nopon. It might be silly because it's about Tatsu probably, because of course, and I love Tatsu, so. Tatsu is eating something. Tatsu is eating chicken. Something wrong, Lynn? Look at this fucker eating with knife and fork. Tatsu is a gentleman. He's a gentleman. He eats ass with knife and fork.
So, そんなことを。タツには聞かれたくなくて。いいわ。この件はあなたからの依頼としてエルマチームで引き受ける。ありがとうございます。
皆さんお外で何してるですも？
タツ？
もしかして新しい任務ですも？
それはそうよ。コンパニオンからの依頼。タツも手伝ってくれる？
もちろんですも。タツにお任せですも。
エルマさん、タツには無理に隠そうとしたら怪しまれるわ。いっそ堂々としましょう。はい。
それで今回はどんな任務なんですも？
タツにはぴったりの内容かもしれない。この NLA にいるノポン人たちに話を聞いて、ノポンの郷土料理のレシピを集めたいの。
それはタツにふさわしいですも。やる気出てきましたですも。
He's so... It has Tatsu in the mission that must be kept secret from Tatsu. Officially, it's mediator's work, but in reality, it involves gathering a number of Noppon recipes. Okay. Okay, let's see what's that about. Probably intel gathering. I mean, mediator's work is intel gathering. So, if I'm having troubles finding it, but I know where the Noppons are, and if we're looking for Noppons, that's gonna be easy enough because I know where all of the Noppons are in New LA. How do I know? I love Noppons. I know all about them. I know where they fucking are. Well, I mean, it's very easy until it seems, because it is literally just go to one person specific. Oh my god, this cannon! Look at this thing! What is this even? I kind of want to see this in action, quite honestly. I think, yeah, Alexa, because Alexa has the I kind of want to see how stupid it looks and how much it obstructs your view. Oh my god. This is stupid. And I love this. I'm gonna go and try to shoot something with it. Look at it! Overcompensating with that cannon. Ah, what are we overcompensating, huh? I am not overcompensating anything. I just like big cannons, okay? Okay, well, I mean, we can shoot Elvira. Probably it will end in me getting absolutely obliterated, but hey, it will be fun. I think Elvira right now is just sleeping inside of the rock, which is also menacing because, I mean, Elvira is like a dragon, but goddamn, it looks like a fucking centipede, and I'm afraid of it. I'm scared. Mom, please pick me up. I'm scared. There it is. Yep. Look how it's sleeping. See? And it's so weird. Okay, that is the cannon. Let's shoot it. Oh my god. Well, it did absolutely jack shit, but it looked cool. Okay, run away! And mechs are gone. One mech gone. Tentacle laser. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, only one mech. Okay, I can just... Hesberg always dies fast because it's level 20. Actually, I have to get Lisa when you Hesberg because it's silly. Xenoblade Rayquaza. Well, Rayquaza doesn't look scary. It looks very cool. And this thing, oh my god, this cannon like cuts into ceilings. It's so obnoxiously big. Maybe we are overcompensating, never mind. Elvira is fucking nightmare fuel. Okay, Lisa, I'm gonna get you a stupid level 20 mech back. Hang on. Big EP. Yeah, but I hate how Elvira just like flies around. It looks very creepy. Like, it's legit scared me today again. Like, and it's like third or fourth time I'm seeing it, so it's like not the first time. Still scary. Still very scary. Again, this game has so many freaks. Like when it comes to like alien life forms, they really nailed them to the point that actually I hate most of them. They look so scary and dangerous and bad. It's crazy, man. Okay, no pawns. Okay, let's go. Ngogo. Ngogo here, our friends collecting Nippon cooking recipes. Man definitely needs to look at traditional royal cuisine. Recipe has been passed down from house of house of elder. It involves many special rules and rites. Yeah, what is that? Purist friends is very sensible for human. First, chief must purify themselves in the waters of waterfall. One like King's Falls is best. Then chief must be fling themselves of the highest point. This is the symbol of courage needed to put food before venerable elder. Next day, wait, friend is interested in hearing more, yes? Yeah, absolutely, go ahead. Next to height and focus, chief must carve portrait into single white bean and then color it with various spices. Since laughter is the best appetite, the chief must tell 100 original knock-knock jokes to elder. After meal is eaten, Nippon girls lick plates clean. The last part was added by current elder. Freak! Motherfucking freak! Look at this guy in the goggles. That is the current elder that added the rules that Nippon girls have to lick the plates. Fucking freak! Last part is added by current elder, but it's too gross and trashy for anyone to bother with. Anyway, rules are such rampant and no one ever wants to be a royal chef. Take a look at the recipe though. If interested, friend can probably have job. Though no one would be sad if tradition just died, Mother heckin' freak. He loves to see girls lick the plates. Freak behavior, honestly. I love Noppon so much, but flinging from a high actually, hang on. I might have that even. Actually flinging yourself from a high place is a Noppon tradition, and we know that because we played Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, and I do believe I do have that saved. Actually, there was like this whole quest during which there is a Noppon test of courage that basically they have to do the rite before the marrying each other. So one Noppon, usually the female one, waits at the bottom, and the other one basically has to fling himself from a balcony and drop down into a lake, basically. And that is something that happens for every, I think, marriage in Noppons. So you have two ways going about the quest. You can either help the guy that is supposed to drop down with something. I don't remember what that is, but I remember what I did. And that was making his girlfriend enormously big so that she can catch him. And I do have that saved, I think. I'm looking for it because I am sure I have that saved. That is the underground store. That's not that. I 100% have that saved because it was so silly. I'm looking for it. Yes, that's it. So yeah, Riki gets shaky knees when jumping from up high. So not the Noppons think the same. Dadapon will disown me if I don't do that. When Riki jumped, Riki made Oka jump along with Riki. Oka is Riki's wife, so basically they jumped together. But it's also important when to give up. Noppon must not throw life away from getting squished at bottom. Cowardly Riki speaking the truth. Riki not coward, Momo. Then I will call it quits. It's dangerous. I will only end up causing more pain for myself and others. Get to go tell Adidi that Dabi Dabi is worthless Noppon. I pity her having to marry useless Dabi Dabi. That's the best thing you can do. So it is, yeah. And then Adidi is trying to help, and basically, yeah, you make Adidi big because she heard about some kind of medicine that helps you getting big. So she goes from this to this big. What happened? I suddenly massive Noppon. Of course, big me should be able to catch Dabi Dabi. Dabi Dabi, have the courage and jump to Adidi. Catch me properly, Adidi. And he jumps. And he gets caught, but now she is fucking massive forever. Dabi Dabi safe because Adidi caught him. Phew! Now Dadapon Lalapa, leave Dabi Dabi alone. Now I'm massive Noppon. I love when she says that. Now I'm massive Noppon. But my bigness let me save my Dabi Dabi, so I'm very happy. We'll stay in love forever. Yeah, and they stay forever. She is this big. Look how big she is. Look at her. Look how big she is. She is friggin' massive. So yes, it is a Noppon tradition. I don't know if it would be usually, making something like a food you have to jump for or something, but jumping from high place is absolutely a Noppon tradition. She's bigger than Shulk. She is, yes, she is bigger than Shulk. Where's Pira just dead on the floor? Oh, friend giving away food. Oh, friend is collecting recipes. Well, Pira once dreamed up a special recipe when Tammy was rambling. He originally thought up Noppon traveling long road in search of customers, Damo. It used all local ingredients gathered at the source and need no special implements. Oh, and it's crazy nutritious, Damo. May not be easy for a human to hear. Friends, sure. First, catch whatever bugs are around. Anything will do. Poison is just different spice, Damo. Next, pick any nearby grass and weeds. And remember, thorns and stingy bits add texture. Take that and grind that paste atop of the big fat rock. Then slow roast in hot sun until very stinky. After a few hours or days, friend can enjoy them all. Dish provide important protein and dietary fiber. Friend look pale. Is Tammy or friend rambly? Huh, friend should try recipe of Pira. Why is Pira just dead? For first city, Pira Pira have only hunt around, catch vagabond ants and sedgem beetles in order to enjoy a tasty meal. But here in city, food costs money, and human friends are always shouty if Pira Pira try to eat flowers. Only safe haven is this bin. If Pira Pira wait here, nice friends will deliver many fine things to eat. Box is food haven, except for sometimes when tummy starts to hurt really bad and then terrible things. Pira Pira wants to eat real food one day. Oh my god. And yeah, gorged ourselves of acres of delicious food, but no one told Pira Pira food costs money, ma. Blew the entire saving on Mira Life cards right after moving here and went broke. Now Pira Pira going to die ironic death with amazing Mira Life cards in hand but no food in stomach, mama. I will be doing the Mira cards quest because I think it starts around chapter 8, but I was doing so many other things that I just didn't do it. But I know it's a long ass quest that basically spans multiple chapters kinda as well, so yeah. Okay, so we have that now. Large Femnopon, tiny guy. Yep. It's one of the ways that this quest can go. I remember that with the Dabi Dabi, you can actually like help him jump somehow. I forgot how this goes, but I chose this option to make his wife heckin' big because that's very funny. Nopon's stuff is just so unhinged always, and you can always expect that, and it's great. I love that. So just Nopons bring so like smile to my face, and they are just lovely. So it's Varava. Friend is in need of traditional Nopon recipes. She's so cute. Look at her. All Varava can offer is the taste of home, a dish Mama Pon used to make. Varava grew up treated like princess. Family had money to feast on delicacies every day. Taste of Mama Pon cooking was special. Mama Pon grew up commoner. One day Mama Pon was walking through woods. Ugly critters attacked caravan of Dadapon. Nopopotamuses and underlings of Dadapon were all injured. It was terrible, ma. So Mama Pon made meal of everything caravan had on hand to nurse them back to health. Then she beat back nearby critters single-handed and tamed them to replace missing Nopopotamus. When Mama Pon got back to the camp with critters and Tao, Dadapon proposed on the spot. This amazing recipe Dadapon ate that day. Maybe someday Prince will ride into town on majestic Nopopotamus and sweet Varava off feet. Stop nutting! Hi Kabale, that is a great heckin' quote to come in. How are you doing?
本当ですね。予想外。作る方も気合入っちゃう。
苦労して集めたレシピだものね。リン
さん！今回のメインディッシュはタツだもん。頑張って料理してあげないと。
Recipe to die for!
確かに。今回のメインディッシュはタツだもん。頑張って料理してあげないと。
リン、それを言うなら主品よ。メインディッシュはお料理のこと。
いっけない。間違えちゃった。
どうしたの？
あれ？タツがいない。
どこ行ったのかしら。
ひょっとしたらお腹空いてブレイドホームに戻ったのかもしれませんね。
Oh my god. You just got home from work? Oh, enjoy some good rest, please. Or are you doing still something today? Habana? Or just chilling? Maybe some gaming? So yeah, Tatsu ran away because he thought we were gonna finally cook him. Because of course he did. That was a wonderful cutscene though. Oh! We have watch streak? Since fucking when? That wasn't an option for me. Was that out of beta now? Huh? Because I didn't have access to it. What? That is... I didn't know that. Oh! That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's cute, actually. That's good. It's very nice. I didn't know that it's now available for everyone.
これノポン文字ですね。
Oh my god.
今までお世話になりましたですもん。旅に出ますもん。
Look at the little icon.
くださいですもん。
Good little Tatsu.
これって。
Big face.
タツを探しに行くわよ。
Oh my god. Every channel has it now. Okay, I didn't know that. Didn't know that. A recipe to die for. Oh my god, Tatsu. Oh, we gotta look for a I'm looking for... Where is the info? Administrative district of the... I mean, I probably just going through it, I guess. Not in my Mac, because that usually doesn't work. Got a little bit of stuff. Oh, there we go. Murderess. No, okay, that's not that, I think. Or is it? I don't know. Got a little bit of stuff to do, but mostly just relaxing the rest of the day. Hey, that's good. Friday I'll be driving up to West Virginia for the weekend. Oh, that's nice. Do you have someone from the family there, or just a tourism, you know, and stuff like that? Hope the trip is good though.
So ne.
Okay, I'm looking for people that can give me intel. Okay, let's go here, but the tail end of this region of intel gathering. Maybe since I registered the first one, maybe another one opened, but I also didn't check the balcony with the helicopters.
So ne.
Jax's Distortion World yesterday? Oh my god, that's like literally one of my favorite parts in the Pokemon game. That's what asked me to take him to see Forgotten Mining Frigates in Coldress. Okay. In Coldress. Yeah, my youngest sister lives there, and it's my niece's birthday. Oh, that's cute. I hope you have a great time there, Cabana, and you will be able to relax a little bit and spend some time with good people. That's, yeah, and have a safe drive as well. Yeah. How far is it? How many hours do you have to drive for? How many kilometers is it? And will be there buses on the way there? Man, I love buses. Oh my god, it's this far? 12 hours? That's insane.
美味しそうな高級食材としか見てくれてないんですもん。そりゃタツの魅惑のボディはきっと最高の珍味ですもん。食べたらきっとうまうまでほっぺが落ちちゃうですもん。そんなこと考えてたらよだれが出てきちゃうですもん。そういう話じゃなくてとにかくショックなんですもん。もバババババー
Crocodile.
もうどこ行っちゃったのよ、タツ。タツ？
こっちよ。
Oh my god. Oh no! I'm sorry, I'm capturing Tatsu's demise, but goddamn it, it's so funny. I'm gonna save you, Tatsu.
さよならですもん。
Oh my god, he actually gets... Oh my god. Wow, Lynn. Hold. Vor. She pushed him like a ball. They're called Satan, so like Giratina. I love Giratina. Oh my god, I love Giratina so much. So okay. It's like 14 hours. It's 1,500 kilometers. I could drive to Italy through like 3 or 4 different countries in Europe with that length. Like I would go through Germany, through Austria, or like from the other side I could go through like Czech Republic, and then oh my god, maybe you could go through Switzerland as well. I mean, that is insane. That is insane. But yeah, I did drive like 1,400 kilometers, maybe 100. Maybe 1,500 as well, actually. Once with my parents to go skiing in France, I believe. So that was that was like a 14-hour trip. I remember that. We're skiing. We went a few times to ski in the Alps. It's very fun. I enjoyed that a lot back in the day. It's been years since I was going skiing somewhere, because Polish mountains are not very tall and it's extremely expensive to actually ski here, and it sucks ass at the end of the day, unfortunately, so it's really not great, but yeah. Going skiing is expensive as well, unfortunately. But those were good times though. Scenario is playing Megabonk. Who isn't, honestly? People are dead. Everyone is dead except me. I don't think I will die, but that is the, because they were out of the mechs, they are basically in the heckin' lava, which doesn't help. Yeah, and the other thing is gonna come in, and that's gonna be not great. Please, guys, I need you to actually stop attacking me. The other thing is attacking me as well, which isn't really good. Yeah, I might die actually. That is not great. Don't kill me, please. My mech is dead, and I absolutely will not be able to do this without the mech, I think. At least I don't think so. Yeah, I'm already dead. Great. Love that. Problem is with the lava in this game that if you go into it, everyone gets like insane damage. But people like get into the fucking lava by themselves a lot, and it's really not great. I can try getting it from the foot, on my feet. I will do that. I'll try and do that. Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna work check out because I'm gonna die. Yep. Exactly. Everyone's dead. I have to grab my max and just do it with the max. Just maybe position myself a little bit better and like get people to stay close to me and not dilly-dally. Maybe eliminate some of the enemies around the thing. Okay. I mean, I could buy a mech that is better. Also, I did get a lot of like files today, which I think files are mostly for the unlockable stuff, like the, you know, development of new gear and mechs and whatnot. So I'm gonna check out maybe what we got. Maybe we got a mech or something that is at level 50, that is some special mech. Because I can get some of the new ones. But yeah, there is develop new gear. There you go. Hexat Partition series. That's a huge cannon that we just got. EM Zenith Cannon series as well. We got that. Super weapon. Amateur round, antimatter round series. That is crazy big as well. Goliath Pile Driver series as well. Wow. Duos Crusher series. Okay. Are your scale arms crushed? Are you ready to give up? Stop! Instead, deploy 2 extra arms and power your way for the total victory. That is very silly. What the hell is that? Detonation flail. That looks crazy. Air support? Let's get dead instead! You become the artillery in this high-risk offensive. Just make sure your skeld is insured, because the only way out of this is in this slag bag. This product is non-refundable. That's amazing. Electric flood series. Okay. Electronized emitters. Okay, that looks very cool. Dragoon lens. I unlocked so many. Devastating power of an aerial offense is now available in the scale, where high altitude raid or orbital strike isn't an option. You can still rain distraction on your foes from above with this single unit. Not for use inside caves. Wow. There's so much. Barrage Clock series. My goodness. And I have... Oh! I have a lot of mechs now. Frame level 60, actually. Okay, wow, but that needs, like, so much. Ferrous Cane. Yeah, level 60 frames. There we go. Mastema White Reaper. Amdusias Hades. RS-70. Oh, that's Laos weapon. And there's RS-90. We made Police and Dozer, and there's Hesverg Lord, which is level 60 as well. Oh my god, I cannot get any of those. Holy shit, okay, well. No can do, I can only buy new level 60 mechs, but I didn't recall them. I think I can do it though. Let's just go to Coldress again and try that again. I think I will eliminate just stuff around, because I just got a lot of aggro. Granted that really my mech is not really... My mech is the only one that is good. The rest of people have, like again, Liesel has a level 20 frame, which is really not good. I'll take care of that. Actually, I can... Okay, never mind. I will buy one Hesverg that is for level 50 right now, because I will not be... Either I won't be recoloring it, or I can recolor it later. The other ones just are absolutely looking like a clown vehicle, so I don't want to do that. And that one mech will make a difference, honestly. At least I think so. Skell. So level 50. There we go. That's the one. Buy an assigned pilot. Oh, that's me. I don't want that though. Shit. Okay, well, I gotta go to the barracks now. Because I was buying with myself and not with Liesel. That is fine though. More arms! Yeah, arms for days. But I think that will be more than enough to actually beat that Desqual. Okay, so I will just a pilot. Yeah, that one looks very nice. Like, I remember that it has pretty nice colors as well. Where is my Lila? Also, I didn't call it Lana. I was supposed to call it Lana. Because it is by my bunny. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do it like a cool, you know. I'm gonna make it cool. Oh, I can make even like a silly. Like, you know, it's like I'm Hiroyuki Savano with his names, basically. There we go. Looks cool. Wow, it doesn't read that one letter. That actually is even better. I love that. Looks glitched. I love that. Okay, let's go. Murderess. Wrong button. There we go. Fortunately, I can teleport in and out pretty quickly. One of the ends with like the dash above it was like actually Polish, but and it's called ni. That's how we say it. It's like ni. Instead of n. Okay, so there's those blatas, and that fucking thing is like, they are not powerful, the Garrets, but when you have two to deal with, it's like becoming a little bit too much. Assemble. Don't get that other guy to actually attack us, please. Come on. Come on. Are you coming? Oh, is this thing on? Hold on. Is anyone there? I need a bigger gun. Okay, it's almost dead. See how much damage I deal to it? Like, it's... The test squall is a little bit more powerful because it's you know, it's a quest objective, so I get it, but yeah. This one's done. There is the Blada that is next to it as well, and I can take care of. It's like very low. Okay, that's fine. What else is attacking us, actually? I don't even know, man. Fine. Okay. Shield. Get the head as well, because I wasn't like aiming for it. Okay, good. I love the beam cloak. It's like, it is like continuous damage. Oh my god, we're gonna have to deal with this guy probably very soon. Because he will absolutely get aggroed. Okay, now it's, yeah, we're beating it. Okay. Deals quite a bit of damage. Just the squall. And it is enraged rather, and yeah, that is gonna be a problem. Okay, that other thing got aggroed as well, but we're almost done. Okay, if I do this, that's gonna be the end. Collapse our edge is like insanely powerful. Okay, we did it. Okay, and cutscene, so we don't even have to finish that crab off.
Bean さん、勝手に家出してごめんなさいですもん。タツ、分かったですもん。 どうせ食べられるならタツは好きな人に食べられたいですよ。さあ思う存分タツを料理してくださいですもん。
Man, Vor in this game is going crazy.
何を言ってるのタツ。
美味しいですもん。
Oh my god, what is this?
全部美味しいですもん。
What are those things?
タツに喜んでもらえて。
Green chicken?
勘違いしてましたですもん。リーさんはタツに食べてもらうレシピを探してたんですもん。
ごめんね、勘違いさせちゃって。
No, I think they didn't cook up the gator. Those are the recipes that we gathered from Odenopon. 13 the other day.
一人前のノッポンですもん。
Yep.
ずっと忙しくてできなかったからね。
Aww.
タツの誕生日にお祝いをしようと思って。
Oh, that's cute.
誕生日にお祝いするですもん。
地球ではね、大切な家族が生まれてきた日をお祝いする習慣があるの。
Oh,
私も
that's
初
so
めてお
cute.
祝いしてもらった時は
You didn't know.
嬉しかったわ。
Aww.
リーさん。
Aww. Yeah, eat as much as you like, Tatsu. It's your day.
でもタツだけ食べてちゃ申し訳ないですもん。皆さんも一緒に食べるですもん。
何言ってるの。タツの誕生日なんだから。
リーさん、タツは大切な家族ですもん。
当たり前じゃない。
タツにもお嫁さんが来てくれたですもん。
No! Lin is not your wife! Dance of matrimony!
なんでそうなるのよ。調子に乗るな。
Dance of matrimony! And we got swimsuits for that. Are you fucking kidding me? Supreme swimsuit? What do you mean, supreme swimsuit? What do you mean, supreme swimsuit? A gold swim. Oh my god. Tatsu, no! Tatsu is gonna do the dance of matrimony! I remember that from the English version and in the YouTube poop, and then Darude Sandstorm starts playing after that. It's like so funny. Oh man. What did we get actually? We got a file for something, but no idea. Whoa! Oh, there is this stuff for Elma. Elma's gear, I think, yeah. Or some other stuff as well. Do we have everything unlocked now? It seems like it, yeah. Wow, okay. It needs a heck of a lot of things, honestly, so... Oh yeah, and there's so many weapons here, okay. Well, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and enjoying some silly quests with me. And listening to me yap, and you know, and Tatsu, of course, because Tatsu is absolutely fantastic and I love Tatsu so much. I'm going to first of all shout out Senari, because Sen is doing a raids train today, which is going to be very fun, and Sen will be playing some Pokemon. I wonder what kind of unhinged clip we'll see.
Oh, either, because yeah, I don't know what happens.
Nimi appreciating chat with a little wink.
Oh, wink. Wink. Oh,
I love you.
Oh no.
True.
It's true. It's true.
Read this more carefully. This is wonderful. That is the best rendition of Jax I've ever seen. Best rendition of Jax I've ever seen. Yes, that is exactly that. Iconic, honestly, iconic moments in Senari's streaming career. I definitely want to do some Gartic on Saturday. I absolutely will be there. Absolutely will be there for that. Birthday starts this weekend. I will not be there. Yeah, because you're traveling, Cabana. Yeah. We'll be thinking about you though. You drive safely though, please. Please do drive safe to West Virginia. It's okay. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, you're gonna celebrate with me later, and we're gonna celebrate both of our birthday when you're there with us. So yeah. Okay. So weekend is pretty busy for a lot of people, unfortunately. It seems like it. At the end of October usually is hectic, and overall October tends to be extremely hectic. As I mentioned myself, like I miss out on the Ace trains and everything because the end of October is also Ace week, which I would love to participate, but every single time the academic year starts in October and it's extremely hectic. So no matter how much work I have, it's just a lot. So yeah. But yeah, you're gonna celebrate with me and together with Sen at the beginning of November. I don't know when exactly I will be doing my stream, but I have an inkling, honestly, because apparently I will have a week that I won't be having lectures at school, mostly because there is the the Independence Day on the 11th of November, and they're doing like the presentation of the school strip artworks and film and movies and photographs and everything that students do during the trip. That is happening this week actually, so that's usually how it goes in our school. So I'm thinking that will be the week. I just don't remember which one that is, and if the weekend groups have the same schedule as well. So I will check in and probably do my celebration then. So yeah. Also, Sen, did you reach the PP 100? Is the question I wanted to do. Oh, did you do the Live 2D lesson with my own model art? I actually did, but I didn't manage to snap a photo. But I will be showing it off for another thing as well later down the line. But I did show the students, actually, and I did say that it's from your channel, and I will be rigging that. So, yeah. We hit 100 last night. Oh my god, that's amazing. You did it. You fucking did it. I'm so happy for you. My god, 3 months of hard work paid off, and you got now the Partner Plus. I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you as well. So yeah, I wanted to snap a photo, but it was just very hectic. But I will be showing it again. But yeah, it did, thanks to everyone supporting me. Yeah, I mean, of course, we wanted to help you, and everyone helped. So yeah. Okay, so Sam will be doing the raid train. Let me check if someone's streaming. Honestly, I'd rather probably go, because I want to call my grandma still, because I didn't today and it's getting late. Oh, Bandy is streaming. Yeah, let's raid Bandy. Bandy was here, and I can raid Bandy and go if I need to. Bandy Parsley. Bandy is doing Batman Return to Arkham City. Apparently it's a replay through. So yeah, we're gonna raid Bandy. Bandy is a wonderful being, a very, very lovely person, and he's playing a lot of horror games, is cracked at Minecraft, cracked at Fortnite, and overall is great. Oh, my bot is not working. Huh. Interesting. Oh, 1 second. I know why, even. Because I'm stupid. That's crazy. That you know what? I did have Mix It Up open, but I didn't log in. That's wild. I am so good at the streaming thing, guys. I am amazing at this thing. There we go. That is the raid message. So let's send some vitamin C to Bandy, and maybe I will catch you guys later for Sen's raid train event if I am not asleep and tired and all the stuff. So I want to be there, and I plan to be there because I thought it would be Xenosaga, but I don't know. It's been a rough day, I will say. Like, probably you couldn't tell from me streaming, but yeah. So let's send some vitamin C to Bandy, and if anyone wants to support me, you can follow me to know when I'm streaming, and you can also subscribe. It helps a lot. And on 28th, it's my birthday as well, but again, we'll be celebrating at the beginning of November and all that, but everything is greatly appreciated. And you can get some emotes for that, and yeah, I'm gonna do it again, Bandy Parsley, because that will like cut me off and stuff. And also thank you, Phelan King, for the cheers. And Cabane, oh, that is the stream streak. Yeah, that's very cute still. And Brian gave me a shout out yesterday, so yeah, thank you all for that. I wanted to check the activity just in case. So so yeah, let's send them some vitamin C to Bandy. Love you guys, and I probably won't be here tomorrow because my bestie is visiting me actually, so she will be here late and probably will stay up until late here. So yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be here on Wednesday 100%. So yeah, I will see you guys soon, and let's send some vitamin C to Bandy. Love you all, and see you soon. Bye bye.